Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome to the show. Give me a minute here, because, the emulator kind of, had a whoops. Everything
Yeah, the
works.
emulator had a whoops. Yeah, Yeah, sure.
Okay, okay, the last time you were out drinking, I may have attempted to play the emulator, and I may have done something, I may have not, but all the settings got defaulted. It does work, however, it kind of forgot where some things were, and so I have to do them manually. Please hold. Final solver. I don't know what that is. We well, you see, I suppose me and the emulator replayed the the boat segment in Silent Hill 2, and we got lost out there a bit. We kind of forgot what land looked like. Sorry about that.
You got so lost you played Burnout.
Yes. A drunk man played a game about driving. Don't read into that. Granted, it's a game about crashing and not really driving, but don't read into that. But welcome to the show, folks.
I mean, look, drunk crashing should be an Olympic sport, in my opinion.
It does remind me of the time we attempted to watch On the Beach, and wow, that movie is a drag.
Oh God, look, I love old movies. Holy fuck, that was dragging on.
Yes, it is, but I remember the part that we didn't get to whereas they figure out that they're doomed and the nuclear apocalypse will soon consume Australia, and at the end of the movie they have one last fucking rally race where like most of the drivers fucking die because they know it doesn't matter. Depressing, but yet no apt. Yep. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, though. We're gonna try and not be depressing today because we're gonna try and spend as little time in Silent Hill as possible because apparently that's how you get the good ending. But okay, so once again, I am your host Phontomen. Here's my co-host Martin.
Yeah, who I'll be in and out in the middle of the stream because today's laundry day. It really needs getting done.
Right. So what I will say,
but we've been here before. I'm just gonna be making the same jokes anyway. We've already been here.
We're going back. But anyway, so what I will say outright is we are totally open to backseating. Just tell us where all the stupid secrets are. And even though we have New Game Plus stuff, and apparently the chainsaw is literally right in front of me after like at the beginning of the game. So all secrets. Don't look at the knife. Don't read anything. Speed run the game. That's us today. But okay, right. So.
What the hell did I do with my A1 lower?
Okay, we should be good now, right? Right, okay. Welcome to the show, folks. Okay, everything should be good right now. Controller set up, and everything's perfectly fine. But we're gonna get to it now. So, if anyone has any inspiring secrets or knowledge, now would be the time to do it, since we're trying to survive the horror movie now and not get consumed by it, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. But, so,
well, I mean, I'm filled to the brim with secrets, but I don't know how any of them are going to help us in Silent Hill.
Well, of course, what is a man? A miserable pile of secrets. How many secrets, how many of those are like, what if they're not secrets, but they're Easter eggs? Kind of like they're not red flags, they're fun facts about me. But is the male version of that, they're Easter eggs? We're back. Also, ooh. Yeah, you can see
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. There's a cross.
What the hell did you do?
I think I understand what that is, but yeah, the rendering is a little fucked here.
Yeah, we may need a seat of that.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
I didn't
Well, as we know, no, she isn't. She's dead. You killed her.
No. Okay, it's gone now. Okay, so it's in the cutscenes. That's interesting. Hold on here. Let me dial up the resolution here because it's a tad lower. I know we were running at 4K resolution, which was fine. Okay, so automatic,
Nope. I heard the buzzer. I will be right back.
Okay, default, dithering, unscaled, scale. I suppose dithering would help with that, since it's a blur effect. Yeah, basic, alright, so yeah, I don't know what I did, but there shouldn't be any major problems like that. I was just in the cutscene, looks like. The whole screen is a crosshair. Yes. I am a gun.
Funky whole screen crosshair in cutscene was funny.
All right, yeah, so that was interesting, but, so yeah, welcome back to Silent Hill, folks, and thank you, A-Trader, for resubscribing. Welcome back into the show. Okay, first thing I saw, is it here? I thought, no, it's not. Okay, right, so the fucking blue gem spawns here, apparently. It ain't here, though. Don't know why. So what is the blue gem? The blue gem is how you get the UFO ending. But we're not doing that. We're getting the good ending. So yeah, I'm noticing a couple more seams here and there, and there's some wiggling there.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday.
And we're back!
But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place.
She never defined what that was.
Waiting for you.
Oh yeah, so the water ending more or less says that Mary's body is in the trunk of James' car. Can I open it? Wait a minute.
Said, Mary.
Is the special place the trunk of my car?
My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself.
Also, the performance of this is just a special kind of
Dead
bad.
person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
Yes, smothering, a terrible, terrible wasting condition.
So then, why am I looking for her?
Because I guess I just want to lie. I want to lie a
What
lot.
could she mean? This whole town was our special place.
Who did I kill? Did I kill a body double?
Does she mean the park on the lake?
Was that not my wife? What happened?
We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
But then, who is the sick woman that I smothered? But if that wasn't my wife, then who did I kill? Okay, now we're gonna have a very fun retrospective of, we know what happens now, and how do we get here? How does James put this together? But yeah, so, see, the funny thing is about all the flickering, and maybe some artifacts here and there, I didn't do anything special the first time. I accidentally had the game set right. I don't know what the settings were, though. I didn't actually comprehend them. So, does the blue gem magically respawn when I get in here? Okay, no. I am playing on New Game Plus, though. I did collect the gold thing. Okay, Wild Hunt Heathcliff does more damage than fucking N-Corp Sinclair. Yeah, I haven't... I got him, by the way. I had Bloodborne Heathcliff in Limbus. But, the first time I tried to use him, auto-battling got him killed first. Since... I don't know what's going on there, but I didn't try to learn his gimmick after I got him. I just dumped all of the stats in and played him once. I dumped all of the leveling stuff in there, uptied him to 4, and then just kind of ran him through an XP level, and he fucking failed miserably. So I'm gonna have to figure out exactly what the hell's going on there.
What's going on?
We're talking about Limbus, but okay, so there's the
yes.
map. But so,
Okay.
what's in the trunk of my car?
I swear to God, it better be a 12-gauge automatic.
That would be sensible. But that, well, Martin, I guess James and Manny have, I guess they both have something in common. They're both lying to each other. Or lying to themselves.
But where is it?
Okay.
Where's the chainsaw that was right in front of us?
No, it's on the path here. I'm just walking around to see if there's anything magically different here, or we're seeing any, like, horrifying bugs. But no.
Ah, yes.
Okay, no, we seem to be okay. It's only minor. But again, I set the settings by accident. I didn't change anything. So they were Probably settings optimized to some other game that I didn't actually alter whatsoever. It worked, it just worked, so I didn't fuck with it. So the cutscenes may be a little odd, but hopefully the settings that I changed get rid of the crosshair. I'm not quite sure which ones would do which, though.
Damn, I'm nearly out of lemon vodka.
So the L and R2 keys aren't... Oh, Okay, I can do that now. Okay, hang on here. They might be... I might have the control set to 3D again. Or 2D. Whichever is which.
I think 2D was the one you wanted?
Yeah, but they seemed... yeah, okay, so actually no. No, it'd be down. I'm pressing up here, so I'm still relative to James. So that's... 2D?
I think that's 3D.
I can't remember.
Can't you change it now?
I could, but it seems to be working properly. Because I'm pressing up and James is going forward, even though up is down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Look, it probably took a long time for us to get proper relative controls like that in, like, third-person games. It's probably why we abandoned the whole, unfortunately, fixed camera angle 2D games. In addition to just having, better tech. You use his counter to clash, then use it to do his buffed 3 that builds coffin charges and coffin buffs the fuck out of heat buff. Okay, so you're supposed to... Okay. That's why, because I was just using his base attacks and that wasn't actually working. Okay, so you're supposed to use his counter. Okay. Right. So you're supposed to defend with him until the enemy is suitably, like, debuffed, and then beat the ever-loving shit out of him. Right. See, that's... Nobody works like that, so, oops. Interesting destroyer, but also save. But interesting, and things were gonna get hard before, hard at some point. Okay, I think I have... Right, so... Yeah, we're in slot 2. Or the save I have specifically for this. Alright, so yeah, no, we're on New Game Plus, so, okay.
Yes, we know because it's yellow.
Yes. It's gold. Yes, it tells us. It's very interesting how the horror game, built around the unknowns and mystery will clearly tell you what fucking playthrough you're on. It tells you, it's cluing you in that something has changed. However, yeah, no, okay, that's very strange. Okay, that's still correct. Right, now that's there. Okay, I can't really do anything else, but the L and R keys are... Okay, no, that's still okay. I guess the controls are somewhat different. When I can't turn the camera around. It's doing it by itself, but interesting. Like I remember at this point I could hold the R2 button and kind of wheel the camera around manually.
That woman.
Yes, that woman whose knife we're going to ignore this time. We're literally going to forget she exists every time she's not on screen. Why? We will die.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Aren't we all?
Lost?
Yes, but the answer's not suicide, though. We know that now.
Yeah,
Okay, good. The crosshair's gone.
I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away
Fun fact, the crazy lady is supposed to be 19. She looks like she's like...
This
Fuck off. She's in her 30s.
Yeah, no, she looks like a
What's
Karen
wrong?
in like her 30s,
There's
like late
something
20s at
wrong
least.
with it. It's kind of hard to
19 my
explain, but-
ass.
Is it dangerous?
But again, I think it just might be the voice acting, but yeah, no, even like the 3D rendered was...
Just
No. Even,
fog
like, even
either.
the pre-renders
Okay.
cutscenes
I
are...
got it.
Like, no, she's way
I'll
older
be
than that.
careful.
But
I'm not lying.
the Japanese properly
No.
giving people
I believe
ages?
you.
No.
It's just... I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not.
Yep, don't care.
I'm going to town either way.
But why?
Because
I'm
my
looking for
wife is there.
Someone.
Who is it?
Someone...
Well, Destroyer, I don't think that was implied. I think that was pretty well
I'd do
stated.
anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your
No,
problem.
I hope you find them.
Actually, I hope you
You
don't.
too.
Based on everything we know, I hope you don't. Because,
It would be a kinder fate if she didn't.
I hope you get lost in the fog forever and just get like the whatchamacallit, the memory ending in Signalis where Elster just kind of forgets what the fuck was even happening. Like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? There's probably wind up being better. So, yeah, everything we know about her is that, no. I hope you get the UFO ending, lady. That would probably be better. Go on an adventure with a dog to space. That would actually be better. Because now that we know how Silent Hill works, we know why she's here. Her happy family called her for a nice vacation. We know that we know what was reality, though. She needs to go on an adventure to Spacia Ruja with the JPEG dog. Right, stranger. Go on a magical adventure with a Shiba. Okay, so... Okay, maybe it's not here, but maybe it's... Because the lumber camp, whenever we get to it, it's literally right in front of our face. There's the chainsaw is there.
Ah, yes. The buzz.
That's kind of that'd scare the shit out of me.
Huh.
I mean, so that had actually that was new because I was like, yes, I know you're just making random sounds. I know they don't mean anything, and then there's a new sound all of a sudden. Oh fuck. James has a chainsaw.
I mean, if it works.
Yeah, okay, so the attack is actually, well, it's faster than, you know, the, whatchamacallit, the Pyramid Head butcher knife, because Jesus. Does it use ammo? It apparently, no. It does. Is there a
What,
fuel?
does it have, like, gasoline or anything?
Is there a fuel gauge? I don't think so. No. No? Okay. Infinite ammo chainsaw. Shit, that sounds like a really bitching metal album. Infinite ammo chainsaw! It's why it's locked to New Game Plus. Yep. It's bullshit! Complete the game first. Again, okay, so that's gonna be really odd, because yeah, no, that was there, but for some reason the camera angle isn't snapping to where I want it to, which is bizarre, but okay. We should be alright, because we're gonna be sprinting most of the time anyway. Still not as good as the insanity shotgun. Replace Pepsi Man in the Pepsi Man theme with Chainsaw Man. Hey, wait a minute, that's an ad. Wait a minute. But, yes. Mysterious supernatural events. Hot women of varying levels of concern. Chainsaw. Is this literally Chainsaw Man? Wait a minute.
Are one of these women gonna give you a handy? And is literally everyone going to be upset by it?
I think... Well...
Maria absolutely would.
Well, yes, but Maria's basically Makima then, and if based on what we know.
I don't know. Does she fuck dogs? She doesn't really. I mean, well, okay.
Martin!
White woman.
Martin, UFO ending.
Oh.
Shebas do rule the world. Apparently.
Well, I suppose we have our answer then.
All right. So yeah, but on today's episode, James plays Doom. Women of varying levels of crazy, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, women of varying levels of crazy. Yes, we got all the anime stereotypes here. We've got sassy child, turbo slut, I can fix her, brackets, no you can't.
I can fix her, brackets, Lamau, let's see this happen.
Lamau, I want to see this.
Lamau, bet.
Okay, right, so, wrong way. Leaving out Fat Bastard. Unfortunately, the remake makes... What's-her-face also fat, too, which no one asked for? Again...
Does it?
Yes, everyone saw that in the trailer and like, what the fuck are you doing? And then they're like, no, we didn't really change anything, and I think we did the best that we could. We'd ask gamers to give
the best that we could. The best that we could. The best that you could is just 1-to-1 it, you stupid fuck.
Yes, best that we could.
Not piss on me and say it's raining.
Yes, they said the best we could given the circumstances, and they say that gamers should give the game a chance.
Okay, no. The best we could do in the circumstances? Go fuck yourself.
Which means management fucked with everything, everything possible, and the game is going to be probably, at absolute best, clearly inferior, and at worst, an atrocity waiting to happen. Okay, so we know literally nothing happens here, though we should probably cruise on this side of the road because the RWR will tell us where some health drinks are, and maintaining high health is actually incredibly important, apparently. Aha. Which... Actually, the thing is, we have the chainsaw, but we're gonna be, like, avoiding combat for the most part, which... It doesn't tell you, but you can go to, like, 200% health. I don't know how you know you're there, though.
I mean, the green, I guess?
Well, it's just green. It doesn't get brighter green. Can't heal yourself anymore? I mean, I suppose we could test. Hey, James! Chug these health drinks until you throw up.
Which of these health drinks which of these health drinks is most effective until you either puke or, die of some form of medical overdose?
Okay. Oh, You see, I want to press the what the hell, man? Okay, so unequip here. What's going on here? Yeah, because I can't twist the camera here, and I know I could. Literally every other button is functioning properly. But, hold on. Okay, so... Nope, what? Okay, no. That's bright, funny enough. Okay, so screen position, or rather, button config. Right, yeah, button config. Okay, so... Search view. L2. Oh, okay, so I was pressing both of them and neither of them worked. Okay. I don't think I need to change anything else, though. Also, there's... audio... There's supposed to be an extra options menu here, but there isn't any. Very sad. That's very strange. Anyway... I suppose we'll just have to deal with the camera angles then. I'm still doing that, though. Now you know... Now that's how you know the controls are still the same. I forgot, but I didn't. I'm still pressing the map button when I want to go to the menu, and then pressing the menu button when I want to go to the map!
I mean, can you cut the wire? Yeah, you probably couldn't cut the wire. That would be too easy.
The status glitched out when you got out of the options. Interesting. See, I'm not sure what I broke, but I definitely broke something. Martin, get that? I have to chainsaw someone to death, please.
Oh yes, it just showed up on my... Oh no! No!
What did you do?
The chat moved up and I clicked on the link!
No! Anyway.
Stranger, you fool!
Anyway.
What the hell is it?
I guess the chainsaw was in my mind. That I had to stick the entire time. Holy shit, James! You just chainsawed that guy. I have a stick. What are you talking about? I just hit him with a 2x4.
Oh my god! You could chainsaw the fucking guy, the fat guy later. It just occurred to me.
Yes.
Oh my god! I can't believe I've killed somebody.
Yeah.
I can't.
This thing broken?
Oh, sweet, a Walkman with radio function.
What the?
Hello and welcome to
take it anyway.
93.5 FM Silent Hill Free Radio, giving you the sounds of a never-ending nightmare.
I bet it still plays Imagine Dragons.
You know what, Martin? They still probably play that Elton John "Lucy in the Sky" cover. Swear to fucking God. If you live in New York, you know what I'm talking about. If you have been to New York, if you listen to the radio, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's Billy Joel and that one fucking cover by Elton John. Okay, so right. Okay, so trigger and then A. Yeah, that's still a losing battle, though. Oh no!
James, how could you miss?
Okay, so you kind of have to, like, outskill them.
James, you fool, how could you miss?
So they still have the attack where they can... Okay, so that's more useful against the legs, most likely. Also, I have no health. Oh no! Anyway. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to, whatchamacallit, there's a med kit at Happy Burger. We're gonna go to Happy Burger. Fuck this. Cafe Texan. Right, and then that's the other street is Gonzalez's Mexican restaurant, I believe, and that's the corner we have to turn, I think? I think I know my way around here. Yeah, I think, yep, okay.
Oh no!
What?
Alright, so, apologies to the few viewers in the audience that doesn't like when we start talking politics, but I can't just not say this.
What?
Now, Trump promises RFK Jr. that he will establish a commission that will release all remaining classified documents on the assassination of John F. Kennedy.
Okay. Weird flex, but okay.
Weird flex, but okay.
Okay,
I'm here for it.
Okay, so, will we know for certain grassy knoll? Let's fucking go. All right, so Trump is gonna blow the assassination of JFK out of the fucking water and implicate the CIA. JD Vance is gonna abolish the ATF. Fucking Kansas just fucking ruled that unregistered machine guns are constitutional under the Second Amendment. We are entering the Mr. Frog presidency. Let's go. Okay.
Though now that I'm thinking about it, funny he's saying the JFK conspiracy, the JFK assassination, not the RFK assassination. You know, our RFK Jr.'s dad.
Yeah. See, isn't it pretty obvious that the guy that shot him was actually hypnotized by the CIA? Wasn't that pretty apparent?
No, there's some like theory that the cops were also shooting RFK. Like, I don't know. Like, it was Sirhan, and also some fucking cops on the take from the local mobsters, or some bullshit like that.
Fucking Sirhan. Easy to remember. Shocked that I forgot it until I heard it again. Bye. And I ran so far away. Okay, yeah, actually, I don't want to go into Neely's either. Fuck that. There's apparently a new message in there, but I'm not gonna fucking read it. Okay, so we have to go get the key from the alleyway. I think there's another health kit over here somewhere.
Apparently, it's both JFK and RFK. Okay, that makes more sense.
All of it.
We are peeling back the curtain on the Kennedy curse.
Okay, so I actually didn't read the map. It's okay though. I know
Bad
where to
things
go.
happen to the Kennedys, and we know why. John Donovan and Alan Dulles know exactly why.
Okay, also, we should probably be... Okay, we're green. I'm gonna save that just in case. We're gonna start hoovering up medical supplies as we can, though. But the whole thing is that you spend... I forgot what that was.
Yeah, no, I also forgot what that one was.
Interesting.
Oh no, clearly it's a frog on a unicycle.
Yes.
Oh shit, it's the boy. It's the boy. Oh shit, what up?
What? What?
You know, the meme of the frog on the on the unicycle. It's the boy.
I've seen the image before, but I've never heard that caption for it.
You know, it's the boy. Oh shit, what up?
Alright, so yes, Donald Trump will reveal all classified documents pertaining to the JFK and RFK assassinations, and also out the lobstermen. Mark Zuckerberg is apparently reportedly in a panic. Again, also
that the death of Joseph Kennedy Jr. was also a secret assassination.
Bullet.
for the people in the audience who don't remember, Joseph Kennedy Jr. died in a B-17 explosion as part of the that one project the Allies were embarking on of turning bombers into drones.
Yes, right, it's the rad roaches.
Yes.
Well, hey there, little guy.
That looks like a lobster. Dude, that's dinner.
Okay, in record time, we're here. Not really record time, still took us about half an hour to get here, but we're here.
Where's here? Oh, this is the apartment, right?
And now we begin the apartment where we acquire...
we were here for way too fucking long.
The chainsaw revving scared the shit out of me there for a second. Good lord. Okay, right, so we're at the apartment, and now we attain the flashlight. The shopping cart trolley with the gun in it! And do that really odd fucking puzzle where, I think I remember what the combination of coins was.
Holy shit, the Russians are putting dazzle camouflage on their drones now.
How? Martin, does anyone want to tell them that dazzle camouflage doesn't actually function anymore in the age of laser rangefinders? That literally doesn't work.
No, it's to prevent, drone versus drone ramming. Ideally, I guess. This is where we're at, dude. No one knows. Not even Tom Clancy could have seen this coming.
Well, actually, no. Here's the thing. As I know from from writing the Voshko Josians is literally every meme about the Soviet army that you could have imagined. You could have thought of it. People would have never fucking believed you, though. That's it.
Fucking Red Storm Rising had the Russian plan down to a T and how the war was gonna fucking peter out into fucking high-tech war of attrition. I don't think he would have seen the drone shit coming.
I mean, possibly, but I maintain that in the old and forgotten age of 2015, I came up with human wave tactics versus drones. People would have called me fucking stupid, but here we are.
Okay, do you think, though, Tom Clancy would have wrote the words to paper that Blue 4 drone operator drops Pepsi on Red 4 wounded man?
I believe that's a U.S. cultural victory there. Remember when people dismissed Clancy's books as anti-Russian propaganda? Yeah, now they look flattering.
Remember that time Russia joined NATO in the Jack Ryan books? And then immediately forgotten and never talked about ever again?
Okay, so I don't remember where we're supposed to. Wait a minute. I didn't get the hotel map in the lobby. Shit.
Oh boy.
But I know. Okay, so that this is the clock room, I believe. But I need the lamp in order to actually manipulate anything in this room. Or Modern Warfare 2019. Yep. Wow. All this shit's very flattering. But you see, here's the thing. Tom Clancy would have to come up with... He would actually have to destroy all of his pre-existing logic in order to come up with the current situation.
Modern Warfare 2019 just reminds you that, hey, yeah, despite everything going on in the world, Syria's still fucked up.
Yes.
Like... Yeah, we kind of did forget about Syria, didn't we?
Yes, we did, because there's so many, like most Middle Eastern, conflicts, there's other Middle Eastern conflicts to, be concerned about.
Oh, yeah, speaking of other Middle Eastern conflicts, about that tanker.
I didn't see, what happened with the tanker? Apparently the Somalian pirates blow something up again.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
The Houthis actually, the Houthis blew up a quote-unquote abandoned oil tanker that is still filled with, oil.
Okay, well, who owned it, and do we get do we get another round of proportional response?
Not ours, as far as I'm aware. Otherwise, I think you would have known the answer by now.
Yeah, but you'd think they would be smart enough to, I don't know, sell the oil. Probably be a better idea to sell the cargo of a stricken ship like that rather than blow it up. It might be a good idea. I mean. No one's doing anything smart anymore.
It looked pretty.
It did look pretty, though. I haven't watched the video, but I bet it did. But okay, so, What I will say is this: if Tom Clancy predicted currently, in order to get Tom Clancy to predict the current state of affairs in Ukraine, and this is the state of modern conflict. James, what the fuck?
What?
James,
what?
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 James, what?
What? What? What?
Does that refuses to elaborate? Okay, I guess we're screaming at monsters now. But okay, as I was saying, maybe he was telling us to get on with it. But as I was about to say, in order to get Tom Clancy to do that, he would have to be like the Anno of like military like fiction. He would just have to make a deconstruction of everything goes wrong forever, and everyone keeps doing the wrong things over and over again. Because this is. Oh, he's backhanding it now.
Poke.
Zap. James, Sutherland, Right, so I have to find... Somewhere on this floor is the flashlight. I don't... Hello, I'm James Sutherland. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Well, first of all, I killed my wife.
Well, I knew that had something to do with the wife.
No. I didn't notice that last time.
Ow.
The dress is his wife's dress.
No, I noticed that. I know that's probably something to do with my wife, but we didn't know what it was.
Well, now I know, so fuck you.
Okay, well, yes, but now we
I'm
get...
smart. I'm making connections.
Welcome, Martin and everyone else. Now we're having our second viewing of Madoka Magica, in which we fucking realize all the symbology that we didn't fucking pay attention to. Oh, fuck! The Shadowruns have been going since time immemorial. We will now recognize all the symbolism and, subtle elements that we didn't realize. However, I will maintain everything they did with Maria in the hospital, I immediately noticed. I didn't know why they were doing it, but I know that I noticed it was there. Ooh, okay, so that's gotta... You have slightly more range than they have, than their attack. You have to really kinda... We realize Homura did nothing wrong. Yes, we realize that Homer was trying not to be a bitch the entire time. However, the situation just kind of forced her hand.
So, wait a minute. How is this gonna work against Pyramid Head?
Well, obviously we're going to use a gun.
Might as well use what we know works.
I probably will die to Pyramid Head if I attempt to use this, or if we stun lock him repeatedly. That might cause that to happen. That fucking raccoon should have stayed dead. Yes. Yes, the second viewing of Madoka Magica, in which we all really take in and comprehend the fact that Homura did absolutely nothing wrong, and you would be insane too if your friends kept not listening to you and dying over and over and over again.
Rika from Higurashi looking over first time.
I tried. I know you did.
I hate my fucking life, Meepaw.
Okay, so yeah, there's a little bit of finesse in there that needs to be done. But yes, this is why Rebellion is actually a good ending, because, yeah, no, all of Homura's friends needed to be chained up for their own safety! Oh no, you've circumvented... Homura, that's not right, says Sayaka. You've circumvented free will and, and choice. That's evil, though. Look, you guys keep using your free choice and, free will to kill yourselves. I'm trying to stop you. Deal with it. Okay, so, took a couple hits there, and I think there might be a gun, or rather bullets. The Great Knife stun-locked both pyramid heads with the light attack, and then they all turned into witches. Right. But, unfortunately, The light attacks don't work, because apparently they're pressure sensitive, and the emulator can't figure that one out. The real message of Madoka Magic, yes, always win. You want a moral to this story? Always win. We're still waiting on that continuation, though. I haven't heard anything about that in a while. We need to see what's going on there. Punish Sayaka. Yes, and multiple schisms of Homuro, in which we may actually have a situation where Deku accidentally calls something again. Okay, so... Okay, this is a light room. Right, okay. Okay, that's good. That's the clock room is over there. I don't know if any of these are accessible. I haven't been up to the 3rd floor, and I know we can solve the clock puzzle now, I think? I know it kind of doesn't do anything, but let's go... Alright, let's go up to the 3rd floor first, just so we can say, well, we can't go anywhere right now. Ah, yes. It's that wonderful feeling where they start playing fucking noises. Pick up the key.
Which is about to be kicked out of your reach by...
Ow!
That sassy child who hates me.
She also wasn't real, right?
Damn it.
No, yeah, she's also not real, but is apparently some kind of manifestation of someone James knew in the hospital his wife was staying in, I think?
Right.
She's real. How is she real?
What do you mean she's real?
Explain. Okay, since we can have all spoilers.
What happened to her after then? Because
How?
I don't think we ever saw her again.
Yeah, so what happened? What happened to her specifically? Because we didn't see her after the hotel. Locked door, huh? I did that by accident. Yo, yeah, no, she was his wife's roommate in the hospital. Yeah, no, we know that bit, but she's not real, as in she's not here. She's not real like What's-Her-Face and Eddie.
You mean just Eddie? Oh wait, no, you mean the incest victim.
There we go.
People just don't like returning shopping carts, and they're not people.
Actually, now that I realize that this entire place is covered with bullet holes and shell casings, I didn't notice that before. I kind of thought they were cigarettes, but wow, America. Environmental storytelling. It's a shopping cart with a gun in it. Did you know that in America that you could buy guns? You could just walk in and buy guns? You could walk into a store and buy guns? No, she's real. She's just a true innocent, so the town isn't trying to punish her. Well, how did she get here,
why
then?
is she here?
How did she get here, then, is my question. She was brought here due to her connection with you and your wife. Mary is why she's here. But yeah, no, but doesn't that mean that she's just another aberration, then? I don't doubt that she's a real person, because her backstory is lining up with, you know, James's experience.
Okay, I think the question is, how did she get here? Was she just teleported here, or is she just, again, a figment of the imagination?
Like, no, like, how you get dragged here, she also did. We drove here. How did she get here?
We had a car. We took the fucking Pennsylvania Turnpike, sir.
We have a car. You can go anywhere with a car. She doesn't have a car. did you know that in America, children are routinely mauled by 30 to 40 wild hogs? Snake is
sensational.
Pretty much the town pulled her into itself when she wanted to escape the hospital after Mary died. Okay, so if that's real, she was teleported. But I'm willing to believe that she isn't. She's just the town fucking with us, because what I can infer by the good ending being basically entirely wrapped around not actually reading like any of the depressive last missives and staring at the suicide knife. This place is actively fucking with us. I mean, it was already kind of apparent, but it's trying to gaslight us into just demoralizing ourselves into surrendering, which is what the in the water ending is. Whoops, too crazy, gonna die now. That confused expression.
Yeah.
It's like a toddler walking his dog and suddenly hearing a loud noise. What the fuck? I have a chainsaw. What the fuck is this? It's less this place and more the others are infecting you. But I think it's kind of both, because it appears that the town itself wants to, well, either A, punish, or just really just torture people because. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this is where that man approaches, who is, I'm gonna have to, wait, where, no, yep, there he is. Yep, he's right there, you overhyped bitch. Yep, hi there. Bye.
You were such a disappointment.
You're still a great design, but wow, you are probably the most overhyped thing I've ever seen. I'm not gonna look at that, because I know it leads to nothing. And it's also probably me being dead. However, there's... He. The town is punishing people because Alyssa wanted the people who tortured her to be punished. Are we sure it's specifically her? Because the thing that caught me off guard is that Maria, when you kill her at the end of the game, looks like Madame Gillespie. Who, that makes sense because God literally TKO'd her. And so she'd be here. So, frankly,
no, unless that is Alyssa. You know, the whole daughter thing, you know, Alyssa being Gillespie's daughter.
I mean, maybe, but that also might just
obviously, you know, she'll turn into the mother at some point, TM.
It's because it's her because she was the doorway to God. Yes, but that means that she's here trying to do something, and she's just... Everything in the hospital around Maria felt like a psyop. If you realize that Maria is Madame Gillespie and is just trying to do the whole summoning thing again, or is now the servant to the open door that is Silent Hill now. I don't even know if you can do anything proper anymore. Okay, so right, no, I need the key for this, right? I think? Okay, so I know we have... hang on. Okay, so room 202, which is over there. And God is a Maria, isn't the old bitch. She genuinely just wants to replace Mary. Well, I think, honestly, my interpretation of it is that Maria is, appears somewhat like James's wife in order to seduce him to, well, more or less kill him, more or less, because it's just entertaining. I suppose that's why she lines up to get pulled in front of him repeatedly? That seems to be, like, the game here. Remember, Maria's only here to be pulled, apparently. Ah. Okay, not near. So my interpretation is that, you know, hole. Yeah, hole. Yes. That was explained more in the Maria side story. Oh, right, there is that. Well, without that, you could interpret the situation differently. And I will choose to remember this before I go into any other information. Because where you get interesting ideas is you start viewing other stories, and you kind of you don't get all the there's the clock key, right? You don't get all the information, and then you kind of stop midway and go, well, where do I think this is going? And sometimes you wind up going somewhere completely fucking different from where the story was going, and in some cases you wind up coming up with better ideas than the creators did.
I mean, that is a way to put it, I suppose.
So it's not a guarantee to come up with better ideas, but you start getting, it puts you on a path to start thinking about things differently. Also, we need to, that's the door over to the other building, which it's going to take a bit. But from my views on the situation, Maria's entire gimmick was she was a trap for James. Many people assume Pyramid Head was James' manifestation of his frustration. Well, he actually outright admits that at the end. He kind of outright says that, yeah, I understand now. I wanted someone to punish me, and that's what the Pyramid Head guards are. But the problem is, it's not actually Pyramid Heads as like a singular entity. They're guards from a prison, which is... He's a tier 3 mook. He's just invincible. That's the problem. But he's not a singular entity, which is like the way he... People have totally misinterpreted, like, his... everything? Like, not necessarily why he's here, but, like, his effect on the game itself? Pyramid Head is the executioner. He seeks the guilty. Yes, that's kind of what he is, but Pyramid Heads... Right, we have to use the key here. They're just guards from the prison, and that's about it. Now, if I remember correctly... It's like 9... Ah. Okay, good. I kind of just guessed there. I forgot exactly what the combination is, but I know it makes a noise when you figure it out. Okay, so I'd like to... push... Blame the fucking movies. Yeah, I mean, Hollywood adaptations, video games, ever being good? See, this was our first mistake. That shit infected the games, and then in a later game, a bad ending is you turning into a Pyramid Head.
I mean, that sounds awesome, but you know.
I mean, depending on what kind of person you are, that might be fucking rad. Emphasis on fucking. Yeah, that, if you're gonna be turned into a horrible monster, it's probably one of the ones you want to be, right? He was an ex-soldier. Oh my god, that's Homecoming. No one liked Homecoming, though. Fuck that. All I heard from people was bitching about how Homecoming was stupid. This is back when I hadn't played all the Silent Hill games. The major thing that I heard about Homecoming was, it was stupid. The end. So yeah, I think they had an idea, people misinterpreted the idea, and then they kind of like wanted to go, they went with like fan service for the idea, even though it wasn't their idea. Okay, so we're on, yeah, okay, so we're on the other end now, and then we have the gun. Now we need to go up, right, upstairs. We have the other Pyramid Head encounter. And then we get the juice bag, or the fucking, the 6-pack of juice that we throw down the vent. moon logic puzzle there. That gets us a coin. Then the other coin is in the courtyard, in the pool, and I forget where the other one is. The dude was killing monsters barehanded. Well, being a trained soldier allows you to do these sorts of things because, well, you do get trained in CQC. I mean, shit. Marines practice killing each other as a fucking pastime, more or less. So that's believable. However, you kind of want to pick your protagonist properly for a horror game. I mean, bosses. Okay, that's a little silly. Okay, so we can only go to the 3rd floor. You're not locked in with me, Pyramid Head. Or I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me!
And my chainsaw.
Now, Eddie's somewhere around here somewhere, but I believe this is the other room. Yep, symbolism. I mean, that's like technically 4 women at once, right? Just because they're 2 sets of legs each, right? Wow, man. I have no idea what's going on here, though. This kind of just feels like the animator is like, just make him do some stuff. Why? 'Cause. Can I recommend enough that after you do Silent Hill 4 that you do Eternal Darkness next? Well, we'll see, because I know that 3 and The Room are still good games. 3 is like the whole, like the completion of the Holy Trinity for like Silent Hill games. It's like playing Ace Combat 0, 5, and 4. You must do this. Anyway, I started blasting.
I can't believe they made a Silent Hill game out of Tommy Was So Classic, The Room.
Maria, you are tearing me apart. Right, so I know 3 is totally fine as a game, and 4 is contentious, but still good, from what I understand. It's still a good game, but a lot of people didn't like it. And then after that, there are literally no more Silent Hill games to the end. Aside from Shattered Memories, which actually apparently is actually a pretty good upgrade to 1. Okay, so I don't think there's anything here. Nope. Nope, okay. And 4 is pretty much the last time T. The last time blank, blank, blank. The last time what? What did you mean by this, Destroyer? Okay, you know what? Hang on here. Because this is annoying the shit out of me. Hold on. I'm gonna check my controller settings real quick. Just in case I'm going crazy here.
Did you also fuck up your controller settings?
Okay, so hang on. Actually, yeah. What? Okay, that works. What? L2 isn't working. What? Everything else works, but L2 is not responding. That's why it's not working. What the fuck? Huh? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to trust the camera angles then. That's interesting. My controller may have malfunctioned, and I've lost my L2 key. This is expensive controller too. That I'm gonna have to look at that. I hope that isn't actually broken. So yeah, interesting. I'm gonna have to look at that. Ow. So, get out of here. Okay, so we want to spend as much time at full health, green or above, as possible. That we know. Okay, so we're at the 3rd floor. We have the key, and then we go down to the other side of the building and get the 6-pack. I guess we're just gonna have to trust the camera angles. Which, trusting anything in this godforsaken place doesn't seem like a great idea. Oh no! Okay, we're good. Yeah, trusting the fixed camera angles in a horror game. This feels like trusting the devil to point your head in the right place. Sounds like a great plan. It's not a great plan. Silent Hill 4 is the last time the town is an independent force. Or after that it's all introspection and personal hell. Well, it's already kind of personal hell, but it is an independent force trying to, well, basically torture the souls of the living. Okay, so go down here, and I'm pretty sure all these doors are broken anyway, right? I don't remember, but I don't remember there being anything in this hallway aside from just that. Yep. Well, that's... So, I can't say that, you know, the game starting to focus entirely on, you know, personal introspection is a bad decision or out of left field, but because that seems to be, like, Silent Hill 2 is liked because of those elements, mostly. Those are the ones that people can't shut up about. The whole thing with James, you know, is his internal struggle with, I killed my wife, but it was a mercy killing. But I also got tired of this shit and wanted her to die already. More like...
She literally asked for it.
Yeah, she literally asked for it, and then she didn't. But then I decided to not listen to that. Everyone is trying to recreate Silent Hill 2, which is, yeah, because the Silent Hill 2 is regarded as the best game.
I don't like it as much.
I mean, I understand it. It's just that it's kind of a letdown because I was expecting more based on what people talk about. Right?
I honestly like the first one better.
Like, the first one plays out like a classical horror movie, because that's what it is.
Up to and including the point in which you shoot God with a rifle and then finish it off with a shotgun.
Fuck, mag dump God. Personally, I like 3 more than 2. Well, we'll see about 3, but I'm not surprised that people want to recreate Silent Hill 2, because this is regarded as the best game in the series. Though, the thing is, I don't have the nostalgia element for this one, so I can't really say exactly which were the elements that people, like, grabbed onto and overdeveloped in directions. One of those things is Pyramid Head, though, so I can see that clearly. This is one of those situations where I do not have nostalgia. I have clean eyes for this, and I'm clean adult eyes for this, and I can see that people took Pyramid Head and ran with him every fucking direction aside from the right ones.
Okay, so here's my thing. I think the dungeons are entirely too long.
What, like the prison?
Like the prison, like this fucking apartment.
Well, yeah,
the school and the what's it called? The school and the hospital in Silent Hill 1 were contained enough that I wasn't saying by hour 2, holy fuck, can I get out of this place already?
Right, I have to go through here, and then I have to go down to the courtyard. Right, yeah, so, yeah, some of these are a little long, but I think that's, again, part of the experience, because you're supposed to be, you kind of forget, you're supposed to forget what the sun looks like. That is kind of part of this experience. Silent Hill 2 is regarded the best because a certain Australian reviewer said it was his favorite, a man with 0 punctuation. Well, I don't think it was just that.
Yeah, well, I don't appreciate the opinions of Australians anyway, so that's kind of lost on me.
I think it was more than Yahtzee, I think. I think
just more than Yahtzee?
I think it was more, because I think everyone loved this game, but the problem is I think they took it and they kind of ran with it in... It's one of those things, right? So, you remember how we can't stop talking about Ava?
Yeah, I guess.
Do you know why? Because it presents a lot of ideas that are tantalizingly, like, trying to, like, give the impression that there's more there, but it never tells you. So that these ideas can be repeatedly over and over again reinterpreted from some new angle. You can watch the series years apart from each other and come away with something different.
You want a fucking hot take? You want a fucking hot take? No. I need another beer for this.
Oh boy, here we go. I have the same feeling about Signalis with it being intentionally mysterious in order to have that same appeal of, what do these mean? I don't know, put the game down for a couple months, come back, then see what you think. Is it the same thing you thought before? Or is it something different? I don't know, because we're never going to give you concrete details on some of these things.
Put my fucking bottle opener. There it is. Alright. Alright, good. You want to know what I think about Evangelion?
What?
I don't think anyone would be talking about it as much if they didn't fucking run out of money at the end.
Possibly.
I do not think it would have had anywhere near the amount of staying power as it does now if people weren't absolutely losing their fucking shit over Gainax going effectively bankrupt in the process of making that show.
However, it was
You ran out of ink too, didn't you bastard?
Okay, but here's the thing. Historically speaking, it had there was that for the whole upset of the ending is, what the fuck kind of ending is that, Anno? And then End of Ava had to happen, and people
then they did Death and Rebirth, because that's how they got that one studio shot in, that's where they got that one theater shot for End of Evangelion, where you have the one guy in the front row with the fucking Ray and the Oscar plushies, and the one guy in the back flipping, doing the fucking double bird.
I never noticed Birdman, but yes, Fumo guy, Birdman. Yeah, unofficial Evangelion characters. Who are they, though? Where are they now? Who
are these people?
What did Anno mean by this?
I genuinely think people were hooked in by, okay, where is this going? And then the ending happened, and it became it became sunk cost fallacy. We're in for the long haul now. Well, where are you going with this, Anna?
Well, that's the thing, because Ava caught people's attention, one, because a lot of the visual aspects and for a mecha anime, it's incredibly good. It didn't start as iconic, but the elements of the anime itself, the visual elements, are great. There's great animation, there's great design. It's very memorable from a visual standpoint. Second thing, though, is they also, it was a got you. Because it was in a time slot where people expected a normal, a normal shonen anime, and then Anno got really fucking dark on them all of a sudden. So there was that original, like, Madoka Magica got you thing. That also got people. So that added to the popularity, and people started to watch it because, wow, this is like nothing we've ever seen before. It's actually got lots of character development. Whoa! And then there's the ending, but then, the problems with the ending, and then the mystery around the ending itself, and Anno being a cryptic fuck, or saying things that people don't listen to, or not wanting to say the actual reasons why certain things happen.
And then you have Death and Rebirth, which was basically a compilation film of this is the show told a slightly different, weirder way, and then you have End of Evangelion the movie.
You say that, but Zeta happened before that. Yeah, I mean, yes, but...
Yeah, no, you have fucking Gundam. Well, okay, yeah.
You have that, but honestly...
It hits different.
A lot of the character development in Zeta is... I'm gonna say it, not very good, because
Camille is autistic and just killing people is fun.
I don't understand Camille as a character, because he just seems so bizarre and retarded in terms of writing. I don't understand what the deal was there, aside from being like the inverse of Amuro, where the child, well, there's Eddie, right? So the child soldier is not always the good guy. That seems to be like it.
Cool, but even Gellian is cool bug fact. Sometimes maybe the child soldier doesn't want to be a child.
Also, we're talking about, two series that are like a decade apart as well. So you had Zeta Gundam as well, but Ava's 90s or late 80s, if I remember correctly.
Ava's 95.
Right. So, well, Zeta Gundam, yes, that was incredibly effectual and even held like Zeta Gundam influenced Anno as well. But the character development in Zeta is weird, and also Double Zeta makes it worse.
Double Zeta is just. I never finished Double Zeta. I'll finish it eventually. It's just.
Hello, Sir Edward.
Tonally so much different.
Yes, hello, Sir Edward. How do we keep finding ourselves here, Sir Edward? Have we learned anything?
We're idiots and we drink.
Yes.
It wasn't me.
Neither of us learned anything.
Do what?
I didn't do anything. I swear. He was like this when I got here.
My name's James.
Double Zeta is Tomino trying to be lighthearted,
Eddie.
but giving up halfway.
Yeah, just giving up halfway, and then the Prozac wears off, and he's like, you know what? The sister dies.
Do it.
Fuck you.
I didn't kill anybody.
You're not friends with that red pyramid thing, are you?
Red pyramid thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Honest. But I did see some weird looking monsters. They scared the hell out of me, so I ran in here.
But yes, as a guy that has recently rewatched Ava basically
This
2
place isn't too
times, it's
safe
just.
either.
Why do we like this
I've been
again?
here anyway.
I don't know. There's just something about it. I know why I like it, but it's not. It's very specific reasons that only apply to me.
You
I don't know.
too,
Maybe
huh?
it's just because I'm an old man and
Something
crotchety.
just brought you here.
But the thing about it, one of the reasons why we keep talking about it is because it's like there's an air of mystery on exactly what all of it means.
Whatever it is, I think you better get out of here soon.
Yeah, you're right. What about you?
I'll leave as soon as I'm done here.
Ominous deep voice.
Be careful.
I'll leave as soon as I'm finished. Grabs chainsaw.
James, you be careful too.
Because I believe that there is a quality for good entertainment that it be not too specific on what it's actually about. To a point, you have to stop talking, and you have to let the audience imagine what the fuck how you're going with this. That doesn't mean that you don't resolve things, but there's an element to stories to whereas you are a little bit mysterious or open to interpretation about what certain things mean or what they could mean. You get into, like, basically feedback loops of people keep continuing to come back, watching the scenes again, and coming up with a different idea. And this keeps them talking about the thing for ever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, so that's why I think, rolling back to what we were actually talking about, that's why I think everyone likes Silent Hill 2, specifically, because it's, while there are definitely, specific reasons why certain things are the way they are, it lets the imagination play with, with some certain things that it presents.
Oh, come on, that's cheating.
Maybe I should just use the gun more. I have plenty of bullets.
Oh yeah, are you modifying how many bullets you get, or whatever that was?
No, I don't have the extra options, though. I didn't actually get those.
What do you need for the extra options?
I'm not quite sure, but I didn't actually see them. We don't have the extra options, because apparently you can tune exactly how many bullets you get per pickup. So you can have 3 times the amount of bullets per pickup.
Ava was Anno trying to process his self-loathing. Oh yes, Fear and Loathing in Tokyo 3.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe it's also because of the characters that are in there that are kind of like to do the stupid idea like that. And just imagine them in completely different fucking situations because there's so much detail that you can kind of go with it, in a way.
All the adults are bastards, and the kids are fucked up in the head.
Yeah. So, but you can kind of just. It's weird, it's hard to explain and kind of weird to articulate, but, it's a fun thing to play around with, not necessarily in the state that it came in with. Okay, so...
But yeah, in terms of
70
Gundam continues to be war story after war story, which it's a different brand of mecha when it's just a war story like that.
I mean, yes, there's a lot
of then there's Victory. Victory Gundam, Episode 1.
Dresden.
The firebombing of Dresden. Congratulations.
Literal fire tornadoes. And, hey, let's introduce a cast of characters. And a cast of cute, women pilots. And then kill one every single episode, 5 episodes in a row. My God.
And don't forget the roving bands of Guillotine Einsatz.
Yes.
Einsatzgruppen.
Fuck, Victory is weird, but will they escape the guillotine is probably, like, the best fucking, next episode line ever. Who will escape the guillotine?
Like, there is you fucking... Oh my god. Goon, there's absolutely a hidden in the fucking vaults, deep lore take of, Victory Gundam, but it's Come and See.
Oh, good lord. No, he probably wrote that, and Bandai said no, most likely. It's there.
Categorical fucking no, we are not animating. Tell me no.
Okay, so, where's the last one?
And then F91 happens. Yeah, no, See, F91 actually interests me to some degree.
F91 is just weird.
But it's a movie.
Yeah, it's weird, and it's also got neck-breaking pace because it was a series that got crammed into the runtime of a movie. It's good, but you kind of have to... You have to give it a little bit of a slack because it's not the way you're supposed to view it. You can follow it after a while, but you'll still notice, holy shit, there's they cut 2 to 3 episodes worth of content to get to here.
Bandai executive trying to hold Tomino back for making Come and See but Uso.
Think of the toys, Tomino. Think of the toys. Remember the Victory Gundam was... I mean, it was kind of already there. It was probably worse before they had to force him to tone it down. But the thing is, Bandai said, hey.
What if motorcycles?
No. Bandai actually came to Tamio and said, could you write a Gundam that's for a younger audience? Victory Gundam.
What?
That was it. That's what he wrote.
The show that starts with the firebombing of Dresden!
That's what happens when you tell Tommy to write shit for kids. I shit you not. Apparently, it also beat out another potential Gundam story that was supposed to take place on Mars. It was kind of IBO, but in the 90s, I think. There's not much information.
You know what? You know what? If schools try to push fucking, Slaughterhouse 5 on kids, why not? Why not start the fucking 4 Kids Gundam with the firebombing of Dresden?
Mm-hmm. Tamino is a family-friendly person. Yes, exactly. But yeah, no, as the story goes with Victory Gundam, he kind of wrote it as overly violent on purpose.
Okay, so you want family-friendly, huh?
Exactly. That's kind of what I was reading up on it, and how the fuck did we get to this? And that's apparently what it is. This is also where you get,
fucking no, fuck off, Wing is more family-friendly, in my opinion.
I mean, yes. kinda, sorta, a bit, but Wing is a spin-off. It's not written by Tomino.
Right.
He advised it, obviously, but Gundam, G Gundam and Wing are the first licensed spin-offs that were made or allowed. And they're both great for different reasons. Because Wing is more in line with how Gundam works, and G Gundam is completely off the fucking chain, but both of them are great in their own ways. Okay, so I have...
no, you see, Hathaway was that one
right, no, I already
fake
have it.
interview
Okay.
that came out with Tomino saying he could have stopped 9/11.
Right, no, okay, I already have the fire escape key, so I have everything. I thought I was looking for something else, but no, I've got everything, so we can proceed to the next section. So we go to the second floor, and then we go all the way over, and then we can hop over to the other building, and thus begins the other apartment, which is, I think, a little bit too long.
Right, because that's the one that ends with the fight with Pyramid Head.
Yeah, so this is already kind of lengthy, and this segment adds on to it in a way that I think, okay, we didn't really need this much.
Well, I mean, when we did Silent Hill 1, we basically beat it in 2 sessions.
That's more or less what we did for Silent Hill 2, I suppose.
Not including... No, this was like 4 sessions.
I think?
Yeah, because it was...
No, okay, no, we went to... I think we got to the apartment building... And then I remember we stopping inside the prison, so at least 3.
The prison was... part... Yeah, no, we did the apartment, we stopped...
Hospital, right, okay, hospital, yeah. So we stopped at the...
Yeah.
We stopped at the hospital. We did this entire section, we stopped at the hospital... And then we stopped inside the prison. And then we finished the game. I can't remember exactly, because that's at least 3 parts. We're trying to finish with 1, so hang on here.
Then the labyrinth, right. You know, I think about 4 parts.
Okay, I know the thing is in the other room, but hang on. Okay, hang on. I don't remember it, and then it doesn't make any clicks, so hold on. Where's the note? Right, isn't it in the toilet? Yeah, it's in the toilet. Okay, I don't think I don't think we get any negative points for this one. But oh well, for the most part, it's not real. 4. Okay, 4. Left, 5, 6, 11. 4. Oh, 4 right, 5 left, 6, 11. Okay, so we start from the left, and then we go right. Remember to check the picture. Oh, right, we have to actually look at the picture. Otherwise, we forget what our wife looks like, and that, no. Do we have to check the letter as well? Mm-hmm. We go all the way around. And we go all the way around. Okay, so what was it again? It's 4, 5, 6, and then I believe it's 11? No. Right. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, 4, 5, 6, 11. Okay. So maybe it's 4... The preview there was a bit glitched out. Interesting. Okay, okay, so maybe I'm doing it backwards. Actually, no, it wouldn't be, so... No, okay. Okay, so... Well, actually, that's probably it. Okay, so... So, actually, no, we have to go... left, so... Okay, so actually, wasn't it backwards? So we have to go... 4... 5... 6... There! Okay, right. So it is... it's backwards. That's confusing. I don't have a map of this area. I'm doing it again. Okay, so... a little bit of overheal there. Okay, well, actually, I think the camera... No, it doesn't. Overheal. Right, yeah, no, it doesn't actually... I don't know what's going on with the L2 button, but for some reason, it doesn't exist, according to the emulator.
According to the emulator, or according to your controller?
I don't know. I can't... I don't... Like, I'm trying... I tried to remap it, but it won't... It's not picking up... It's not picking it up as an input, which is very bizarre. I don't think I broke the controller. Was that music here before?
Well, the music is because it's Conrad, isn't it?
Right, yeah, it was...
Yeah, it was Conrad.
It was that thing. Right, I forgot about the drums of war over here, and this is... That's the room where we fight Pyramid Head. That's locked. Just making fucking noises, man. Okay, so the last... Right, so the last coin is here somewhere. Is there anything here that I need to see? Doesn't look like it. No, I know we have to go downstairs or upstairs. Actually, no, it's just downstairs. First floor, we have to go to the apartment, and then that's where, whatchamacallit, we find the puzzle, we open the lockbox, and then we find, I think, the key to fight Pyramid Head, and that's the end of the section. Oh no, the bugs are back.
Just step on them.
When in doubt, mag dump. Yep. So I think I missed the map for this area, but it's a very simple area anyway. Okay, I used that door. Okay, that's... Okay, that's the door over there. Family friendly. Back to family
I can't
friendly,
say how hopeful Victory Gundam is because I never finished it, but you know, HMS team is fine. I like it.
As long as the
Gundam Vietnam.
as long as we're talking about the anime, which fixes the ending, and also white. Huh?
Oh, why? I don't remember that.
I don't.
What's wrong with the ending, Goon?
I don't know about. I don't. Okay, that. Did we get that before?
I don't believe so. No.
What the hell is that ritual item? Oh, wait.
So you know, what's wrong? What's wrong with the ending of ASM's team? Goon?
Absolutely nothing, and everything is fine.
What happened? What happened?
Everything is totally fine, and 8th MS team does not have to lead into the horrors of the Titans whatsoever. Kiki is totally fine. She went on vacation.
What happened to Kiki? What happened in manga? We're all friends here. Come on.
Yeah, we're not going to be talking about that. Okay, I still don't have the coin here. Everything is perfectly fine.
Nothing ever had happened to Kiki.
Actually, nothing. Yeah, everything is actually fine, and most of the characters in 8th MS team probably ducked out of most of that Titan shit anyway. Shiro and Aina are probably in a pretty good spot right now because they're dead, says everyone.
They died, according to the after-action report.
Yes, everyone died, and now they're living as other people, and so they probably will be not involved in any of the Titans things, which is a blessing. But as we know, with Tamino, the overarching story of the Universal Century is that the violence never stops. The killing never ends. What am I looking at? Aside from bullets, what?
It's a couch. And a bear.
I didn't notice that bear
And
there.
a kitchen.
Didn't notice the bear there the first time, I don't think. Oh, right. This room. Who are you again?
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I'm James.
Angela.
Angela, okay. I don't know what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? But you're the same as me. It's easier just to run. Besides, is what we deserve.
No, I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
Not yet. She's not anywhere.
Did she live in this apartment building?
I don't know.
So, all you know is she lived in this town.
What did you say? How do you know that?
Well, I just figured, 'cause this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah,
Am I right?
I'm so tired.
So, why did you come to this town anyway?
I'm sorry.
I gotta look this up now.
What?
Did you find the person you're looking for?
Not yet.
Yeah, no, fuck off. She's not
Her name's
19.
Mary.
Yeah, no.
She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, she's dead. I don't know why I think she's here.
She's dead?
Don't worry. I'm not crazy. At least, I don't think so.
I've got to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town's dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
I'll be okay by myself. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
No.
Sure. No problem.
Just don't look at it.
I kept it. I'm not sure what I might do.
It's just something about her appearance that looks more like, you know, distraught cat lady than
Yeah, no.
19-year-old.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not a 19-year-old. They like that's a woman at least in her like late 20s to early 30s. I don't know what's going on there, but you see, here's the thing. I learned from anime that, you know, when Japanese authors put ages down, they're usually just talking out of their ass.
Yeah.
They're usually just made up and have almost nothing to do with their designs. Oh.
Also, I just want to point out, this time around it only took us about an hour and a half to get to her in this scene. So it's just weird that he saw her an hour and a half ago, and suddenly she's just this listless and borderline insane from the person he met earlier.
Well, this is because, well, this is what. Okay, we got that right.
It's just funny when you think of it like that.
Well, yeah, because the whatchamacallit, this is actually somewhat supposed to be like that because the town is fucking with everyone's head. Eddie takes the longest to falter. She immediately goes off a cliff.
Well, I mean, what I mean is, it seems more natural if you play it slower.
I suppose so, yes. Bye! Oh, wait, no, wrong way. Is that exit? That's not actually the fucking exit. That's the exit. Yeah, she was already crazy, but that's just the town, and now that we understand how things work. Maria's the weirdest one, and I think that's why they have an alternate chapter for her, because she feels not real. She feels like that is the town screwing with me. That's whatever's left of Madame Gillespie, you know, doing the bidding of whatever fucking half-dead god that we offed in the first game. Maria's not real. Why does she have a chapter then? So how are we playing a character that's not real? Oh wait, no. We were already there. What am I doing? That's on the first floor. But of course, ignore that. Ah. I'm here because my wife is here. She's waiting for me. I remember what my wife looks like. This knife thing? I don't know why this is here. I kind of wanted to. Can I put it in the magical orange box?
And just never look at it ever again.
Yes, just forget it's there. That's the end. We're not doing that ending. The end. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so it is. Okay, yeah, right. If I remember correctly, it's right. So it's the serpent all the way on the right. Serpent's all the way over here. And the prisoner's in the middle, and the old man is on the left of the prisoner. If I remember this correctly. Got it. God, we were here for like 15 minutes trying to figure that shit out the first time.
Yeah, I'm still pissed off we had to brute force that accidentally.
Do you want to be spoiled on Maria? I mean, I guess, because we're calling Silent Hill 2 done after this. Oh, right, there's the map. A little late for that one. A little late. But from my interpretation of Maria, she ain't real. She's just the town in a person fucking with you. Or a part of the town, because shit's weird here. We opened a gate to hell and we didn't close it properly. Madame Gillespie got fucking TKO'd by a god, and now she's just kind of here as a spirit fucking with people to do some... I don't even think she knows what she's doing anymore. Maria didn't exist until James entered Silent Hill. She didn't even know she was a manifestation until she was told about James, because the town dreams until you enter it. What? The town dreams?
Oh, no, don't tell me you're doing Necronica nonsense.
Well, no, she's not real. She wasn't... that's an interesting concept, I suppose. But she's just an actor. She is, in fact, just something the town made up. So the town, when there's nobody in the... when a tree falls in the forest and there's nobody around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. No, apparently. James thought her up. Right, okay, so she is the slutty interpretation of my wife. Amazing. Alright, so save here, because we're gonna get into a boss fight. And remember, the answer is shoot him a lot. Does everyone remember that one? Shoot him a lot. And then we can't actually hurt him anywhere else, which doesn't really make any sense, but...
Until, you know, the final boss, but...
Actually, you can't kill them there either, that's timed.
Huh?
The dual Pyramid Head fight is timed.
Huh?
You can't actually kill them, I don't think.
Oh my god.
It's a got you to make you waste resources before you fight whatever the hell the final boss actually is. But she has no idea she's part of the town, which is an interesting way of doing that, I suppose, and it means the town is somewhat sentient. Well, we kind of already knew it was somewhat sentient. But that's an interesting way of going about it. You see, my interpretation was that she was just Madame Gillespie in, in a young woman costume. Ha-ha! I'm eternally youthful! Men lust after me, and I lead them to their doom! That's what I thought.
Yeah, Gillespie really does have that effect on men, I'm sure.
Yes. Maybe if
effective man, but...
Maybe if I kill enough men, maybe if I spread my legs wide enough and kill enough men in the process, I'll be able to leave this godforsaken place. Symbolism!
I guess try the chainsaw.
He is slowed! Bad. Bad! Whoa. No, other way, James. Other way. Other way, yes. Tactical PS2 gameplay! Oh!
Cool.
Ow! I was at full fucking health. Ow!
How did you cock that up?
I got hit once. I survived multiple hits before that. What the fuck happened there? Ow. I survived multiple hits of that fight. What the fuck happened there?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Last time it wasn't.
I mean, I suppose it was the overhead shot, I suppose, that got me? Or that was that's a one-hit kill? Alright, so you know what? Fuck it. We'll fuck around in the Eddie fight, I suppose, with the chainsaw.
Well, we know that's gonna work because he won't shoot you unless you shoot him.
Yeah, that's probably the better way of going about it. The overhead is a one-shot no matter what. Ah, got it. God damn it, James! Also, I only have one healing item, so we better not fuck this up. No, other way. Come on. Circle strafe! Ow, that doesn't work. Ow.
James, please.
Okay, hang on here.
Chainsaw, quick. Quick, do it quick.
Chainsaw, contextual event, chainsaw. Die!
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 Get out of the way, get out of the way! He's...
He is retreating from the field of battle! And he just leaves. And he refused to elaborate further. Glorious victory!
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James. Amazingly well timed. No, he's... Damn it! Oh, come on, that's a normal idle animation. Okay, so you can totally screw him over by, like, slowing him down like that? And just kind of, like, minorly he must only do it in combat. Okay. He must only do it when there are enemies nearby. That was that was amazingly well timed. We have embraced the violence. Fuck this town. Sort of version of his wife, and more of him remembering his wife before the sickness and the town tormenting him with it. Understandable. And then the whole, okay, so one of the endings where you leave with Maria and she's going to die of the same thing. Right, no, I forgot about that one scene in the hospital where she's just kind of like, I'm sick, I just need a moment to rest. I'm not gonna die of cancer. That would be anticlimactic. My wife died of cancer, though. Wait a minute. Okay, so there's that. I'm alive. I need to go get more healing, though. But we did it. I said, no, I'm not going to do it, and I proceeded to kind of easy mode that fight. So you can kind of... Martin,
after, the first time.
Martin, you know what's kind of funny?
What?
Isn't that how we expected to fight Pyramid Head? Like, do the whole dodge thing and then do, like, a quick time event to smack him over the back of the head with something?
Yeah.
That kind of was a very janky version of what we kind of expected that was going to be, but the whole answer was just shoot him a lot. Okay, so now we just go to the park. The ritual ending is you taking Mary's body to perform the ritual of rebirth. Does that do anything? Because I don't know about that ending. Does necromancy do anything? Also, this also confirms that James does in fact have Maria's body in his trunk. Where did he get it?
You! It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here, anyway?
Huh? Are you blind or something?
What's that letter?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
Wait! How do you know Mary's name?
I swear to God, this camera angle with her sitting on top of that looks like a fucking, like, Sesame Street skit about to happen. Like, James walks up to the, James walks up to, you know, the wall in the alley, and Elmo's just sitting on top of the fence there saying, "You didn't love your wife." What the fuck, Elmo? Okay, so yeah, so if the ritual ending is James attempting to resurrect Maria, then that means that, yes, I do have my wife's corpse in my trunk. Okay, so, wait, hang on here. Where the fuck am I? Because I know we go up the stairs, don't we? Okay, no? Yes? Actually, no. That does lead up there. I believe that there are items up there, and we definitely need healing. Oh, right, this is a lot. Yeah, okay, so there's ammo up here. Well, at least the Maria escort segment will be very short-lived, because we're speedrunning it. So this is that park. Mary, are you here? No, but there's definitely a woman waiting for you here, James. She's just, not fucking real. Or rather, she's real, but results may...
She's real, caveat.
She's real, caveat. Ray in 4.0 dropping dead the moment she's outside of nerve. That's probably what would have happened. The ritual is James trying to get the old gods to resurrect Mary. And what happens? Is it predictable? Because it sounds mighty God, I'd like some healing items, not bullets. Those are helpful, but I'd like some health, please. God, I thank you for this surplus of ammunition in these trying times, but can I have some health items, please? I would like some health care. I suppose the lesson that God is trying to teach me is that God helps those who help themselves. Here is some ammo. Here is some 9mm. There we go. It shows him with Mary's body, with James in the rowboat, and James' narration then cuts off. He went on a boat and was never heard from ever again. Yeah, I think we kind of know where that went. I think that's, you kind of know. You kind of know that doesn't end well, more than likely, because if you played Silent Hill 1, well, you know what the ritual actually is, and it's summoning a horrifying god. I mean, the town probably wants you to do that, because that may actually unfuck the first game's problems. Maybe. But, you know, that unfucks it and makes it work properly, which is ending the world, I think. Yeah, we're still not feeling too hot, but we're green. Okay, so I'm pretty sure a little bit of time in the red there is probably okay.
Mary? No, you're not.
The old gods are
Do
still
I
here
look
and
like
grant
your
power to those who
girlfriend?
venerate them. Direct quote
No,
from him in
my
this ending.
late
Oh.
wife.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe it.
It's probably terrible,
You're a
though.
twin. Your face, your voice, just your hair and clothes are different.
My name is Maria. I
Maria!
don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Feel how warm I am?
You're really not Mary.
I told you. I'm Maria.
Sorry. I was confused.
Where are you going?
I'm looking for Mary. Have you seen her?
Didn't you say she died?
You have one already. Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever the hell
a few
that item
years ago.
was.
But I got a letter from her. She says she was waiting.
I'll refrain from picking up any new strange items. Unfortunately, we're picking up this woman, though.
That's you. Anyway.
She won't be
Haven't
around
seen
for
her.
too long.
Yes, because we know where to go. But yes, I'll refrain from picking up any new strange items. However, we have to pick up this strange loose woman, though. This is non-negotiable.
Well, there's the hotel too, I guess. The one on the lake? I wonder if it's still there.
The Lakeview Hotel? Yeah, it's still there. So, the hotel was your special place, huh? I'll bet it was. Don't get so mad. I was just joking. Anyway, it's not that way. It's this way.
You're coming with me?
You were gonna just leave me?
No.
Yes,
With all these
easily.
monsters around?
No, I just...
I'm all alone here. Everyone else is gone. I look like Mary, don't I? You loved her, right? Huh, or maybe you hated her.
Don't be ridiculous.
So it's okay?
Yeah, fine.
Once again, gaslit into having a girlfriend. Mary's an interesting character, but I feel like you'd try to interpret her differently, or at least I would try to if I did this. Because knowing what people are telling me now about her, Mary being a manifestation of the town and being her just, like, she's just regurgitated data, more or less. Right? She's just a town thinking, well, this is what a woman's like, right? Right, guys? Okay, the Book of Lost Memories and the Book of Crimson Ceremony and the Obsidian Goblet are the items to avoid. I know one of those items is in a newsstand because me and Martin glanced at the New Game Plus stuff before we started just to make sure the difficulty wasn't gonna get harder or some shit.
Like it does in Silent Hill 1.
So, I saw about that one, so we'll be avoiding any newsstands, but I'm gonna speedrun this entire section because we know where we're going. Like, I'm just looking for some health kits, maybe? But what we're going to do is we're just going immediately to the fucking bowling alley and then immediately to the hospital. Like, she genuinely wants to replace Mary. That's the So she's sentient, but, like, given only really basic information, but she's still an aberration of the town. So, it's kind of complicated, because she has free will, but she's given... the town is pushing her to basically use her as, something to torment James with. So I understand that. That's kind of complex, but... the way she's utilized doesn't really heighten that, because, let's face it, she dies, gets back up again, dies, gets back up again, and it just comes off as she's not real, and she's kind of like in on it, more or less, and also the ending doesn't really help us either. Technically, she's 1 days old. Yes, she's kind of just a person that just started today, but as an adult. So I get what they're trying to do with that, but, if that's actually the reasoning behind everything. But the problem is, looking at her, how she's using the game, she kind of just feels like it's just Madame Gillespie wearing a costume. And she's just actively fucking with you. Like, there's a hint of, like, I understand now there's a hint of innocence there, but I don't think it comes through properly, at least not with me. Because I was trying to figure out what her deal is, and maybe maybe her side story fixes that problem? Born from a Wish makes this even more complicated. Yeah, I think that's probably it, because I think they tried to make it more complicated, but honestly, what it looks like is just Madame Gillespie wearing, like, a young woman's suit. That's really what it feels like to me, and she's not innocent or free-willed, she's just following us around to fuck with us. That's why she gets pulled repeatedly in front of us. It's fucking NTR just to screw with me. That's what it felt like to me. It felt like she's just there to torment us, but apparently not really, but yes?
Okay, so can she die in this segment?
I think she can.
So what happens if she dies?
I think we might get a game over there. She can lose health.
Well, all I'm saying is you have a chainsaw.
I do have a chainsaw.
We have the technology.
I do have a chainsaw, and we always have a choice. Remember, kids, you always have a choice. You just don't like the consequences. You always have a choice, you just sometimes don't like the consequences of some of these options. Hold. Okay, so I think there's health items back here somewhere. Oh, that's it. That's the book! The book! I don't want to talk about the book!
I can't think about the book!
I can't know about the book. The book! Okay. Yeah, so I saw the screenshot of where the book is, and that's where it is. So we're not picking that up, even though, you know me, conducting necromancy is just totally rad. So I would do that. Maybe I'll study that ending specifically. I don't know, maybe I'll go with that. Maybe I'll use that as a basis of an idea where it's Silent Hill 2, but James took the ritual ending, and now, the necromancer is James. You're working for James, who kind of doesn't want to admit what happened. And then I guess he just suddenly, he kind of makes more Marias, I guess, and that's the party dolls. Yep, there we go. And then you, okay, I guess I have to figure out a reason to use Silent Hill more. Interesting. Even more confusing because the town gaslights her into going after James and Born from a Wish. Yeah, I kind of think that that's probably poorly written, or there's a complex idea in there that isn't really very, like, well got across, because there's an idea there. You could do it either way. It could either be Madame Gillespie wearing a young woman costume, or it could be, you know, basically just a clone created by the town to just kind of inadvertently fuck with you. But...
yeah.
But anyway, bowling alley.
Again?
I'll wait here.
Oops.
I hate bowling.
I didn't come here to
God
play.
damn it, I clicked on the
Very
link
bad.
again.
Okay.
But so, why does she hate bowling? Is that
Oh
ever
no, it
explained?
didn't actually open that time.
Why does Maria hate bowling? Does that get any backstory? Okay, first of all, can you go through this area? No, you can't. You have to go through the side room. So I accidentally went through the side room the first time. Eddie was in there. Right, he is, of course, but...
So what'd you do? Robbery? Murder?
Yes!
Nah, nothing like that.
That's a lie.
You're just a gutless fatso.
What'd you have to say that for?
I thought you said the cops were after you.
No, I just ran because I was scared. I don't know what the cops are doing.
But if you did something bad, why don't you
And the
just
girl
say
is the
you're
one
sorry?
who would know Maria isn't real. I see.
I guess I run away a lot too.
It's no good. They wouldn't listen. Nobody will ever forgive me.
Eddie says he didn't do anything, then says he doesn't know what the cops are doing, then says no one
no
will
one
forgive.
would ever forgive me.
Eddie, you're lucky you're talking about a child. You're talking to a child. So I feel like you could do, I mean, frankly, fuck, you could do both of those at the same time, with Maria being, like, there being a woman that's a clone, and then one that's Madame Gillespie in a dress, effectively. You could do both of those at the same time, which actually means that you could fit another female character in here. Now, here's my question. What did he use to make the pizza? Okay, after I'm fucking done playing this, I'm gonna watch that video, the documentary on how did Eddie order this pizza. I will go up and look for it. It's on YouTube. It's like fucking 45 minutes long. I will go and I will understand how the fuck did he get this pizza.
Eddie?
Where did Eddie get this pizza?
Oh, you're... James. We met in the apartment building?
Yeah, I remember, but...
Are you alone here, Eddie?
No.
Bye-bye.
Wait! Come back! Eddie, let's go after her.
Huh? Laura? But why?
Laura. Is that her name?
That's what she said.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
She said she was fine by herself.
There's something like B-movie about that delivery just now.
Forget you.
There's just an element of the acting in a horror movie like this has to be bad on purpose at points like that. I don't know why. It doesn't make things more scary, but there's an attractive element to it for some reason. I mean, well, I suppose at the end of the day, you know, the best horror situations are one that you can kind of, in a strange way, feel at home with. It's part of the charm. Yeah, something like that. Like for example, this bowling alley and this absolutely still bitching background music. I don't know why they decided to go this hard with background music for a relatively safe area, but they did it anyway. Still my favorite track in the game. Mainly because there really isn't any music like this for most of the game.
Beats for chilling in a empty bowling alley eating pizza.
Yes. It cuts the tension and adds a bit of humanity to the scene. Right. But it's not intentional, it's just... Who talks? It's weird, because it's a bad quality that helps for some reason. Also, there are no health items here, but we're okay. We're just gonna go to the hospital, which, hey, there are health items in the hospital, right?
It's a hospital, so one would assume.
Someday you need to finish Deadly Premonition. Right.
Oh, right, you did never do that.
I did play that. I played that once for Halloween, and then I stopped. But, well, one of the a billion things that I started playing, and I stopped.
Did a little girl run out of here?
Yeah, she was too fast for me. Aren't you gonna go after her?
But, right, so, Kale, as I said, the ending sequence with, you know, whatever fucking woman we killed that was Maria and then turned into a horrible fucking monster, the last shot you see of her face kind of just looks like she's aged, and it kind of looks like Madame Gillespie, but at, like, a higher res texture. So that's why I said, wait, that woman, isn't that, I couldn't remember her name at the time. But yeah, no, that's what I got. And that was that to me was to reveal that Madame Gillespie was Maria the entire time. To me, anyway. But apparently, that's not correct, and it's really complicated. It may not be a good sort of complicated, but there are ideas there, then. So that the town can create entities that look and feel real, that do have free will, but are somewhat, basically, you know, pawns. But even they don't really fully grasp it, so they kind of just bumble around like morons. The prison Maria? No, the one after that, the final battle.
Sexy nun.
Sexy nun, right, yes. Play the emulator for Deadly Premonition because the PC version is fucked. I mean, it seemed far right to me. But yes, it's still it's a console game, so Japan PC games. They never know how to do this properly. Or rather, ports. For some reason, they design a game on a PC for a console and then can't do it backwards.
She went through there.
All right, we have to open the door. But okay, so how does she have the keys to the strip club then?
Is there any other way?
Yeah, there is. Right through there.
I mean, I suppose she could have gotten them before she encountered James, then, depending on how the Born from a Wish thing is. I'm not sure. I'm gonna review that. Chapter 1, one chapter hard crashes on PC.
It's locked.
She starts in the club in Born from a Wish. Ah, I see. Okay, so she starts here. She's... the crucible of her birth is a strip club. That's worrying.
So again, I remember we talked about it, but what the hell is Birth of a Dream? Or Birth of a Wish?
Or Born from a Wish. That's
Born from Worth.
That's apparently you're playing Maria.
But what is it?
I don't...
Game.
I don't... I think it's New Game Plus content in a later version of the game. Because I know the Greatest Hits version of the game adds more shit.
Right, okay.
I don't know if I'm playing that one. Oh, that's just the door I came through. Oops. Born from a Wish is a side story that you play in the enhanced version that you play as Maria near the start of Silent Hill 2. Right, so... evidently, Maria did not exist until we entered the town. And then once we entered the town, sometime around James being, in the rest stop, Maria exists, from what I understand. And she apparently starts here, because the town thought, you know what? I need to make someone slutty real quick to fuck with this guy. Where do we go? All right, the strip club. That is very interesting how it can how it can use kind of like latent sort of knowledge in a way. It's a shame because everyone says that the town stops being this interesting after 4. Okay, so that's the only door here. I didn't miss anything. Okay. Okay, do I have... okay, I'm green, currently. Bit of overheal. My major problem getting through the game, even though we're going to be speedrunning it, and that should limit the problems, is the fact that I'm not going to be hoovering up a million gajillion medkits. The ammo is flowing, though. The town, I believe, was using the closest imprint of a resident to recreate Maria. That makes sense. Maria is probably some kind of amalgamation of all the girls that worked in the strip club. If I was writing it, that's what I would do. So, like, I need a hot woman to tempt this guy who's guilty about his wife. What do I do? All right, so what does his wife look like? Okay. All right, well, there's a strip club in town. Who works there? All of the girls at once, jammed into a Maria costume. Or something that kind of looks like Maria, but with like that's an HD facelift. So if I was writing, like, if I was writing how the town did that, I would try to make it seem like that. Articulate it to the viewers without telling you. It'd be kind of complicated to do that without outright just fucking telling you that's what happened, because the town does not have a voice. The town does shit, and you're supposed to just kind of figure out why is it doing that. Oh, check the letter too, right.
Remember why we're here.
Yes, remember why we're here. Do not be tempted by this hot woman. No, 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 I'm a married man. Okay, we go down, all the way down to the hospital, and we should be good. I'm gonna get up and get a little bit more coffee once we get in there and get to the save point.
Over there!
Over there!
Though it is interesting that it could create, you could do a lot with that in this sort of situation, where you have a main character who has absolutely no fucking idea what's going on, and you have the town creating honest, seemingly innocent, like, aberrations from random shit that it kind of influences, but doesn't. So they're really kind of simple and gullible, even though they're, like, I'm a real person, I swear. All right, well, who are you? Where'd you come from? I don't remember. Well, how do you not remember? How old are you? Where were you born? It's one of those things where you would just, oh right, yeah. Gonna bleach in the sea. I have to remember that.
Oh yeah, that.
Goms, Gomne? Gomni bleach in the sea? Gomni beach in the sea? I'm just gonna say gonna bleach in the sea, because it looks like an M, but it's two N's. That's a very interesting. I'm gonna save that. Because that's one of the more interesting, what the fuck is going on here things. Like, you could just, I don't know, maybe one day I'll have an ARG, right? I'll have an ARG for whatever project that I'm working on when I'm actually up there and I have shit tons of money, and I'll make a dead drop Twitter account, and that'll be the avatar for it. The name "Born from a Wish" is a reference that James wanted Mary back, so it created Mira, which is immediately understandable, right? So, but the thing is, it's interesting that you could do a lot with that, but I don't think Maria's used terribly well. I think she's here, but we don't really have a ton of interactions with her, and most of the time she gets killed, disappears, comes back just to get killed again, and it really is just. The game is centered around James, obviously, but it really is just like, it becomes too obvious that the town is using Maria to torment James. And that means that she's like, it's almost like this is an act, but apparently it's not. You'd probably have to do more with this, or rather have, you could make what they seemingly intended Maria to be with a bit of work, but you'd do it a bit differently. I don't know. We'd have to rescue her at least once, but that we don't do that anymore. Maria just gets pulled repeatedly. There is no rescues here. And again, I prefer Silent Hill 1 because the constant introspection business trips over itself when you really look at it. Right, the more you look at it, the more you start to see that there's an idea here. However, it's also very confusing and not in a good way. It's very clear that the ideas are not terribly fantastic, and they're not trying to be mysterious or well-crafted. They're just kind of confusing ideas that they don't talk very much about. So the things kind of just don't line up, and it's not because they're trying to create an interesting picture, it's just because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. There's a lot of that in some cases here. The game's still worth studying, though, but hang on, let me get some coffee. I'll be right back, folks.
Right, I'm gonna go check on laundry.
All right, folks, I'm back. All right, so, The town does have a voice, it's the monsters. Well, yes, but it doesn't really talk. All right, so that was a properly announced deadlock. You can now stream and talk about it if you got invited to play the beta. I didn't, so oh well. It looks okay. I don't really care, though. The only team shooter I want to play right now is Mecha Break, because that was actually really fun. The only one, a game that I think does the introspectiveness well is 3, but that may be because it builds off of 1. We'll see about 3. I do want to play... After playing 2, I want to play 3. But anyway, okay, so... Sounds like Martin is having a conversation with someone off in the distance. No, look at the knife. No. Nothing's changed.
Right, we back?
Yes, we are. Nothing has changed. We seem to be okay. Reload. Holy sweet fucking Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I think we can start using the gun more.
How much ammo?
158 rounds plus 10.
No, I think we need more.
We need more ammo, but we can start spending it real quick. So what am I looking at here? Aside from Maria, obviously. Okay, the thingy. The patients here, they're Jack Davis. Okay, Lewis. Okay, that's just the stuff. We're gonna stop reading that, but I don't remember where things are where. But I know not to read the thing on the roof. That, Jesus fucking Christ. You see, shit like that, where she just suddenly fucking appears. Like, this entire section is just the town taunting me with Maria. If illness exists, something, right, distance, right, psychiatrist, right, no, it's evil, written by hand.
Oh, right, that stuff.
Here's Box. Hassan Piker got kicked out of the DNC convention for being a retard. Wow, you got kicked out of a retard convention. Like,
what the hell did you do?
They're... I think they're trying to, very quietly, actually get rid of the extreme elements from their party now. It's a little late to be doing that right now, guys.
Oh, what was that shit about an insect infestation at the DNC?
So,
I remember reading or seeing a headline about the FBI probing into that.
Something like the complimentary breakfast had maggots in it or something, I remember.
Good lord.
Yeah, it's almost like the place is spoiled. Place is spoiled and well past its due. I wonder, Okay, there's the map. But yeah, I think they're trying to get rid of the, you see, I think this is the problem. They're not gonna say anything. They're just not gonna say anything until election night and they win or lose. And if there is an honest bone in our election system's body, they will lose. But they're just going to keep this lie, and you can see that they're trying to also do things in the background, and I think they're going to start trying to tone down or just get rid of the extremists because they don't want them... They realize that they've lost most people because of those people. But the problem is, they also willfully elevated those people to their positions. So, it's your bed, you made it, lay in it. And naturally, I made a joke about how they will eat the bugs. Yes, they will eat the bugs. Yes. So, again, all those people are popular and where they are because left-leaning extreme ideas were fucking hip and cool. And now they're not, because now they need to win an election again. And they realize, oh my god, everyone hates this. And now the people who have built the little castles on this, this horse shit they're gonna start running into problems. Even with the hand that feeds them. However, most of these people are so pathetic, they're just gonna shut up and take it. But another reason why, man, I do wish I had gotten popular more, earlier in my career here, but man, I would really not be in a great position right now if I had done the things that I know would have worked. I.e., been a socialist apologist and just said...
Yes, but Nick, you would have been a rich socialist apologist.
Well, let's see how Hassan Piker turns out there, because he's rich right now. Let's see how long that lasts.
Who the fuck watches him anyway? I've never met a person who watches him.
Really dumb people and children that think they know everything. But quite like a lot of the streaming personalities that lean really heavily into this, I would be rich. However, I'd probably hate myself, and my girlfriend or wife would have a boyfriend. No. No thanks. No, thank you. Okay, good. So one of those things where I could go back and I see, rather unfortunately, because this is unfortunate, this is the lies, they fade and they dissipate as you get older. You want to think people are smarter. You want to think people are too smart for that, and so being honest is the best policy in a lot of cases. Unfortunately, when you do that, and things don't really go your way, you look back at the people succeeding, and you realize that if you had lied, you maybe actually would have gotten farther than you did. I didn't want to ever be that person, so that's what saved me from that, even though, you know, money's nice. But I know if I would have been the most two-faced, hollow, shithead for all of this really terrible popular ideas, I would have gotten more people. I would have had way more obsessive people, like following me on Twitter, on here on the stream, maybe throwing some money at me. However, I would have hated them, I would have hated myself, and let's see how long that lasts now that things are turning. And again, the shit like this, just getting off the politics. Ah, hot woman, because we noticed this the first time. I walk into the room, what do I see? Hot woman poster. Oh, well, there's Maria's midriff, literally right there. You see, I picked up on this. This is the town kind of like holding your head and forcing you to look at things. It's not saying anything, but it's also forcing you to look at things. And this is why also reading the suicide notes and things like that kind of like it will give you the bad ending, and it will, cause you to kill yourself. The town itself is trying to fuck with you. This was clear, but most people don't really realize how much it's trying to do that, and how much of that is like meta towards where the camera angles are, or the game itself. So, to a point, the town is the developers. Okay, there's that. I knew that was in there.
Did I stick another beer in the fridge?
Uncle, yeah, Chank, you, whatever the fuck his name is. Uses media network to boost his shitty Twitch channels. Yep, So these people have a little entertainment empire, but let's see how long it lasts now that everyone realizes, oh my god, you're all fucking retarded.
Ugh.
Thank god I got my idiocy out of my system before I ever cast a ballot. Yep. I kind of accidentally got myself over that. I don't really know, because I wasn't a Trump supporter until 2016, even though I will say, it was me playing World of Tanks and playing the Patriot Pershing, where I didn't really know, but I wound up rooting for Trump anyway, because it seemed like he was the underdog of the situation, and then he accidentally won.
Your alternative was Hillary. Look.
I didn't
look.
I was of the mind that Hillary was going to win because political establishment, and Maria, what the fuck are you doing? I was of that mind, and I was proven wrong. I didn't really care, but Donald Trump happened, and then, well, 2016 onwards, well, that's how indirectly from anything Trump did, that's kind of how I started my adventure. So I remember those years, not just because Trump actually ran the country fairly well. However, unfortunately, the entire way, we were dealing with a bunch of really stupid people screaming about imaginary fucking slights and shit that wasn't real. Ah, yes, the shotgun. And those people were in charge now for 4 years, because apparently stupid people believe them. But now stupid people realize that, my groceries are like $10 to $15 more expensive now. I don't like this Biden guy or any of these people.
Ow.
What's wrong?
I just pricked myself.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right, there's that. We need that later. Yeah, but mean tweets. Yeah, I know. Really, we also know they faked the election too. This has been admitted by several states. Georgia and Arizona, I believe, are actually admitted. Yeah, there's like 300,000 votes we can't verify. So we're not allowed to say that they stole the election, but they did actually steal the election. There was ballot stuffing. It was a tremendous amount of ballot stuffing. But yes, Orange Man is evil, and that's why we can't win. But the problem is that now those people got their way. They really shouldn't have gotten their way, but they got their way. And then they proceeded to fuck up everything, which is what we tried to avoid. But now everyone knows, wow, you people are full of shit. Time Magazine literally said a shadow cabal. Yeah, there's that. And they also, they posted the Time Magazine cover of Trump and then quickly removed it because they realized, oh fuck, that's too much a Time Magazine cover. Which is probably the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, and just goes to show you that most legacy media is in fact corrupt as fuck. Or run by theater kids with rich parents who are all left-leaning because they think it's hip and not because it actually functions. Saved the election by fortifying the election. Yeah, saved it by cheating. But okay, we'll see what happens here, because if Trump wins by a landslide, that'll tell you, oh, right, you guys aren't a majority. Why are we listening to you again? Oh, right, we shouldn't be. Bye!
No, I think it's going to be about as close as 2016.
Which is, well, we could also say that, quite honestly, well, 2016 wasn't close. We kind of had Hillary was going to win by 90%, and then it did a fucking helix inversion.
Well, no, if I remember right, the fucking election, like the actual numbers were close, and then the electoral college did a fucking Bush 2000.
Actually, no, yeah, no, Hillary did actually win the popular vote, but the electoral college went nah, and then everyone was like,
we didn't.
And then everyone was like, but that's the electoral no, we have to repeal the electoral college. No, we fucking don't.
Again, no, it was the same argument as it was in 2000. You remember Bush won the electoral.
Remember this? We all learned once again why the fuck the electoral college exists, and that's because the founding fathers metagamed our government structure, and they realized, oh fuck, if we have direct representation via voting, that means that populist movements can get in and elect a tyrant. So we're not gonna fucking do that. We're gonna have a check here. She didn't actually the popular vote, did she not?
She didn't? I thought she did.
Everyone was screaming it. That was the whole argument. It was proven false. So it's proven false. But I remember that was the whole fucking argument. Whether or not it was true or not is, well, yeah, beside the point there. That's when people were screaming. And then we all had to learn how the Electoral College works.
And how it's equally as corrupt, let's be honest here.
It is corrupt. However, the thing about the American government is that you have to corrupt the whole thing, which takes a lot of effort. So there are a lot of parts that there are a lot of parts that counterbalance each other, and while they can be individually corrupted, they can also be corrupted by vying factions, which keeps them both in check. So in order to corrupt the entire US government, you have to corrupt the entire fucking thing, which is very taxing to do. And then on top of that, even if you elect a king or who turns out to be a dictator or a tyrant, the Second Amendment protects the rights of the American people by robbing that king or tyrant of the monopoly on violence. So I don't like your government. I think you're illegitimate. Get off my lawn or I'm going to shoot you. It's very hard for a tyrant to continue doing tyrannical things when everyone can shoot back at him if they don't like him. Which is why you see a lot of countries disarming their populace.
Good at you, Venezuela.
So yeah, if you actually support freedom, and, you know, the rights of the people, you keep the Second Amendment, because the Second Amendment guarantees that if the government decides to be tyrannical all of a sudden, either way, even if you think Trump is like, you know, the second coming of Hitler or something like that, and the death squads are going to be roaming the street, the Second Amendment means that you can shoot at the death squads. So either side should be supporting the Second Amendment, because this means that if the government actually steps out of line, in either way, in either political spectrum, that means you can fight back. And it's incredibly hard for them to maintain control of you when they don't have the monopoly on violence. Marcon decided the French people don't get to have elections. We are also having a very large rash globally of left-leaning governments deciding that I don't like this democracy thing if it means I lose, which no. So this is going to be a very interesting time in history. I'm pretty sure we'll survive it. However, this is very much a, yeah, these nice-sounding ideas aren't so nice, and now that the people are holding these ideas to look cool are losing, they're revealing themselves as a bunch of, you know, power-hungry tyrants, which, no. So this is going to be a very interesting time as people, what do you know? Prove the statement right that absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. They get in. They just renege on all of their promises. They run things terribly, and when they smell their death, they start using this, you know, their power to stave off the inevitable. Weren't they supposed to be better than this? Weren't their opponents supposed to be doing this and not them? I'm expecting a revolution in France now that the Olympics are over. We'll see what happens there. Because I don't think anyone really liked the Olympics. Even the people that support left-wing politics probably realize that, holy shit, this makes us look bad. Like, what the fuck are you doing? So, I don't think anyone really liked the Olympics, and that's probably going to be somewhat of a talking point. We'll see how it affects global policy, because, well, I don't really know anything about, you know, the policy of the rest of the world. I live in America, and unlike some other people, I will freely admit that America is not the whole world. However, our culture is pretty fucking pervasive sometimes, right?
We had McDonald's in Red Square. We had it all!
Yes, we had it all. We had actually fucking won, but then, well, Martin, what happened to the Third Republic?
We won for 10 years.
Martin,
then it all fucked up.
Martin, what happened to the Third Republic? You win World War I, everything's great, and then you turn into a bunch of morons. And then you fail in 4 months.
I mean, shit.
It is unfortunate that good times create weak people.
It's peace for 10 years, and then suddenly 2 planes in the towers, one in the Pentagon and one in a field in Pennsylvania.
We went in and kicked Saddam's ass and had a fucking parade afterwards. It was nice.
And then 10 years later, just fucking bad timeline again. Here we are. Yeah, that was the one of the scares where she's in the way of the danger, but
yes,
she was the danger.
Yes, that and the rather large ominous shadow. That's on the next floor. Actually, we're on the 3rd floor. Ladies, I know I'm a stud, but one at a time. Right, but also the one thing I'm waiting for Trump, the meme is already in my head. It's one of those hello blank from blank and hello blank from blank memes with Trump. He's talking to Grover Cleveland, who is the only other president that got elected out of order. And so, hello, President Grover Cleveland. Hello, President Trump. And then the last panel is just the election years of Trump and Cleveland, and the guy in the middle is some asshat that no one remembers. Waiting for it. It's gonna be great. So, we don't actually typically get presidents that are out of order, so this would be actually, you know, something to take note of, even though it really needs to happen. And I hope to God people realize that, you see, the people who are trying to get Kamala Harris elected actually caused a lot of the fucking problems that we have right now, even though they're trying to duck roll and saying that America, like, it's funny because they started commenting about the Democratic convention. Bless you. They started commenting about the convention as if they they were saying, they were waving American flags and using the words like patriotism and things like that as if they weren't the ones that caused the fucking problems here to begin with. Now, I don't remember what the combination was here. Okay, so, the real problem is what happens after Trump, because 4 years isn't enough time to unfuck this. No, yeah, this is 2028 is going to be an absolute shit show, because Trump can't run again, and now you have entirely new faces from both parties running the show. It's going to be absolute fucking chaos, and I have no idea what the fuck's going to happen. We might be fucked after that.
I mean, we might be fucked during that. We don't know.
Probably, but at least I think that we'll have if Trump gets elected, we're going to have a gigantic sanity check, and it's going to be probably, we're going to be on the mend. Okay, so third floor, where am I supposed to go here? Because I know I need the code, and the code is somewhere. That's the roof. That should be locked, right? Yep, that's locked. Okay. Okay, nothing here. So what I see in the room here is that we already know that, the major thing is I'm not necessarily worried about politics, even though obviously that whoever controls the country usually gets to decide how good or bad things are, depending on who they are. What I'm concerned of is the retarded ideals getting out of entertainment, because, hey guys, have you saw that whole Dustborn thing? On how it has like 70 fucking players and it's an absolute joke? What I want is these people with these terrible ideals to get the fuck out of entertainment so we can have some fun again. But also, we're gonna be watching Concord tomorrow and see how many people are not playing that game. Maria, if you could you just stop getting in my way? Oh, for the love of Christ.
Again, I still want to see what happens if you get accidental.
Just as a treat.
Save first.
Let me remember exactly what we're supposed to do in this section here, because I know we're supposed to. Also, I'm a little parched here. A little parched. 81 player is the all-time high. Yeah, that's Dustborn, and it's awful, and it's for the exact reasons we know these types of games are awful. But Concord is Overwatch with pronouns, and we're gonna see exactly how badly that fucking bombs. Because I feel the mood in the room is changing, even though it's not changing damn near fast enough as it needs to be. The people are starting to realize that, hey, this is terrible entertainment, and I don't want it anymore. However, the guilty parties will do everything to say, shh, no, it's fine, shh, no, you're just a bunch of chuds, shh, no, nothing's wrong, everything's great. So unfortunately, we're not going to hear the end of this shit until these people are thrown out of the room, but it feels like the money may be coming up short now. Must be something to do with everything being very expensive now, right? Okay, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here, but I know we need to go to the second floor because it's the only area we have access to, and I need to get access to the other stairwell. I maintain my position. I'm not buying Wukong because giving money to China is gay. Personal choice. That's perfectly fine, and even that's the thing, though. Wukong is probably an okay game, but that's the thing. An okay game in the current state of affairs is apparently fucking amazing. It's mostly being funded by the Chinese, though, so unsurprising. However, that just goes to show you what happens when you make a normal fucking game this day and age. Okay, so isn't this combination over here somewhere? Where was this? Okay, what is this? Carbon paper, right, okay. Block 8378. Okay, right, It's more the fact that it has no current year. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's a normal game. It removes the current year bullshit and it's just, hey, I'm a video game from before this nonsense happened. I'm an average game, which is apparently, again, kind of amazing now because we don't really have average games. We have people ruining average games.
Oh, speaking of people ruining average games, so do we have to get the hammers out?
Did anyone say anything bad about Katawa Shoujo? Did someone say something bad about Katawa Shoujo?
That's a question on my part too. I'm asking. Do we know anything yet?
I didn't hear anything specific. Nothing crossed my path, so it looks like they're all behaving.
That said, so Goon.
Yes, we're going to play Katawa Shoujo. However, what I wanted to do was get through this first.
Well, yes, naturally.
Yeah, so finish some things, and then there's the Arma mission, which is coming together, and I want to get done already.
Well, I'm just saying, you have Sunday. Sunday seems open. Unless you're doing Sons of Solar Empire.
I also want to do that at least once. Because that is actually a very good game. Another completely sidestepping Wukong. Another really fucking great game out of nowhere. Did you?
Also, yes, as Schroer said, Bioshock Infinite, because, fuck, I want to play that again.
Well, that's you playing that, so that's the next major event alongside, like, Katawa Shoujo.
Yes.
So yeah, did you like Sins of a Solar Empire 1? Buy 2 immediately. Okay, so I don't remember what the code was, but I also don't remember where the box was. I think I might have to, wait a minute. I think this might be one of those things where I have to retrace my steps. Let's go down to the first floor. Because I have a feeling something happens. We just kind of wander around. I am so fucking happy Sins of a Solar Empire 2 is good. I didn't know how happy I would be until I started playing it. It's great. TEC Starbases kind of got nerfed a bit, but everything else is fantastic, and I kind of understand why. All of the orbital structures that are, you know, like defensive structures got buffed to the point where they're terrifying, and even without minefields, you can basically make a gravity well a no-go zone. Real fucking easily. What if I never played it? Is there things that I should know? Play it and read the tooltips. Okay, so Sins of a Solar Empire is an RTX that's kind of a hybrid with a 4X game. So think like Hearts of Iron 4, but it's a real-time strategy game. But it's also Homeworld, kind of. So it's a very fast 4X game, but it's actually, you know, it's complicated, but it's also somewhat arcadey in terms of that. It looks intimidating, however, it's not that hard to pick up. With an active market, you can accidentally crash, yes. Or own the market, depending on certain things. However, they also added things like, you know, city-state, or like minor factions that give you really good things. And also can attack other players, because you feel like it. Not just the pirates, either. So, okay, so where the fuck... No, I kind of killed the market. Did you, like, what? Can you destroy the market for everyone? Can you just cause it to fail so badly it ceases to work?
Also, Goon, save and let's see.
Okay. Come and see, they said.
Out.
Right, so I'm lost here. I need to recuperate here. So, Maria, come into this closet real quick.
We have to know for science.
We have to know. Yep, fail state.
Wow, there's not even a... Yeah? Maria!
Well...
It just... Game over, that's it.
Well, well, Martin, at least we know that's not the first time Maria got her guts rearranged. Now we know! Anyway... Alright, so where the fuck are we supposed to go here? Let me check the map. Because I remember... We don't have access to... Actually, I didn't try... No, all of those are blocked off anyway. I didn't try all the doors, though. Okay, actually, did I look in the examine? No, I didn't actually go in there. I didn't actually check the room on the side. I know I missed something. Okay, do we have access to this? Ah, yes, I do. Okay, I did find the key somewhere. No, Maria, we already did this. No, I'm not gonna murder you in a closet with a chainsaw again. So yeah, if you kill everyone else, the market disappears. Well, obviously, everyone's dead.
You are the market.
But then again, you could probably sell... It'd be nice to sell to the minor factions, but they're not really there for that. They're there to provide abilities and kind of fuck with things. Okay, no drugs. Okay, there's something in this corner, I think. Right. 7335. Right. Okay, we've got it.
Right, because it's the hospital that has that multi-layered box puzzle.
Yeah, that's on the 3rd floor somewhere, and there's a lot of other confusing shit in the hospital. Okay, so where?
Wait, that doesn't give you anything, if I remember right. No, those just like items. Wasn't it?
It's on the other end. No, I think there's something in that box you have to take, but that's we're still doing the elevator puzzle, which was entertaining.
Right.
Which the answer is 323, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, this is getting really confusing because I can't remember, because I can't turn the camera, and I can't really remember the layout here because I can't turn the camera. 313, right. Okay. Yes, the elevator game show, we need to get to the 3rd floor to do that anyway. Culture bombs are way more viable. The culture, in general, it starts off way earlier and is way more effective. It does a lot of things and is way more effective in the game. So it feels like they really they examined all the pieces of their game and they tried to enhance and make them better flow, and they succeeded. By God, did they succeed. I've only played the TEC, but holy shit, things are more complicated. So it's 7335? Yes. Maria, was that you? Nope. Okay. The Vasari Titan is hilarious because you can just eat enemy ships with an ability and get free money. Ha!
James. Wait a minute. I'm kind of tired.
She's got the cough.
It's just a hangover.
You don't cough from a hangover. Trust me, I'd know.
What are you doing? Cycling the alcohol through your lungs?
So comfy.
Fucking mood.
I'm gonna go look for her. For Laura. I'll be back as soon as I can.
I can now go to the roof. But yes, I haven't looked at the other factions, but both TEC Titans are fucking terrifying. They're now totally earning the you only get one of these. I don't think they were that good before, but wow. The TEC Militant one just kills literally everything around it. And the TEC Loyalist is just, ha ha, I cannot die. Alright, there's the box. Okay, so...
I believe it's
I can't use
the chain first.
Right, no, so the thing is, I use the key, the purple key. Okay, there's this. Well, I can use them all at once, but so combine with this, and then combine with that, and then... And then it was... We had the notice there. So it's the number combination, I believe? So, okay.
Yeah.
So memo. Okay, patient's note, a number written on the whiteboard. Or, no, it's imprint on the carbon right now.
What do you mean DICE is using Isaac Clarke?
Yes, I cannot have you enough. They are using Isaac Clarke skin for the new Battlefield game mode. Hate you. Well, you know why. 8378. Okay, right. So you know why? It's because they the Dead Space 2 remake got shelved because the developers need to save DICE. 8378. Sorry. What are those things were? I read it aloud and it didn't
go. Just fucking maybe if DICE made a Battlefield game and not a hero shooter.
Yeah, maybe if they made a Battlefield
game. They would need saving.
Yes, yeah, maybe if they did something right. So, 7, 8. God damn it. What was it again? Sorry, I keep reading the number. It doesn't get saved to flash memory. 7, 8. So, 7, 3, 7, 8, 3, 7, 8. 8, 3, 7, 8. 8, 3, 7, 8. 8, 3, 7, 8. 8, 3, 7, 8. 8, 3, 7, 8. 8, 3, 7, 8. Okay, so it's the other one. Yes, okay, so I don't remember what that one is. Luis, I'll take care of you forever. It's my destiny. Let's just...
Stand up to the destiny?
I'm just gonna walk away and not read anything else, because, you know, it might be harmful to my mental health. Number on the whiteboard. But that was the key to get in. That was the combination to get in. Okay, that's not it. This is... Okay. Number written on the whiteboard. Yeah, that's not it. Okay, so... Map. Okay, I didn't check all the doors. There's the elevator, but I have to go up to the roof in order to activate the elevator, and that means I get knocked over by Pyramid Head. So that begins the next section, at least, so... Ah, save room. Right, Destroyer, if that's you, thanks for playing. So I don't think we're gonna get through this tonight, it's almost 12.
Yeah, no. We could probably go to, like, 2 at most, because I have a function to attend in the morning.
Right, so what we'll do is we'll end at the hospital and pick it up later. We'll finish the hospital.
Prison.
Well, yes, so we'll get to the prison like we did the last time. And then we'll sprint through that bit. We're making good time here, but this is still taking
It's still a much longer game than
yes.
Silent Hill 1.
Ah, right, this. Okay, do I have the... Okay, so I've got the... I've got the thing, but I don't have the... I don't have the string. Oh, right, no, the hair is in the box. Right. Which is strange, but yeah, it's in the box.
Like, on the basis of where this game doesn't spook me, I think it just overstays its...
It is very long. But I actually, you know, I don't really have any problems with the game's length, but some of these sections are fucking gargantuan. But we're not experts at speedrunning. You could probably make it through some of these sections faster.
Well, first you have to remember what to do.
Yes. Okay, so we have the roof key. We go up here and we don't read the thing on the roof.
I forget, what was the thing on the roof?
It's, I forget what it is, but it's basically one of the patient's suicide letters.
Ah, yes.
So, it's... that. No. And then we come over here, and then over here, and then we click this door, and then Pyramid Head comes out and scares the shit out of us, and oh no!
You should have tried chainsawing him.
I should have tried, maybe yeah. Maybe I should have chainsawed him. I am alive after getting hit so hard I knocked over a suicide barrier and fell clear through a ceiling. Don't ask how. Okay, so... broken. Broken. Accessible. There's this, and I think this is 9137. Right, okay, so that's the key to the box. 9137. 9137. 9137. 9137. 337.
9137.
9137. 9137. 9137. 9137. 9137. Nine, 1, 3, 7. Yes, so hair. I got hair. Wow. That's not disturbing at all. I'm not gonna ask any questions, because if I ask these questions, I'm not gonna like the answer. Also, ow, I forgot to heal. I forgot that
Ow,
oofs.
indeed. Good lord.
I forgot that oofs the shit out of you. But I believe spending more time at full health, or rather overheal, is how this works. Okay, now I've got the elevator. Okay, I think Maria just kind of shows up randomly at this point, if I remember correctly.
You left me behind.
Yeah, something like that. friend or foe.
Wait, there's something I gotta get.
Later, okay?
But it's really important.
What is it?
A letter from Mary.
Huh?
I wanna go get it. Is that okay?
Yes.
I think it implied that the town messes with time, or that Laura's been here for way longer than she thinks she's been here.
Come on, hurry up.
That's not necessarily explained, but it's entirely possible that Laura was just teleported out by the town a year after Mary's death or something.
Yeah.
And for James, it's been 3. But then again, James does have his wife's corpse in the back of his car, so it probably hasn't been 3 years.
What are you doing, Laura?
It's further back in the desk.
Laura! What are you doing?
Laura, you infernal witch, release me from this flesh prison.
I tricked you.
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right?
Yes, you are! You just proved me right!
Open it? Huh? Do ya?
The town can't manifest monsters for Laura, I think. Yes, because she's a narcissist and a child. She hasn't actually done anything.
Laura?
Okay. I guess it won't open it. I think I'll just leave you like this.
You snotty little brat! Open up!
Why? You...
Laura?
You hurt me!
James, please shoot the monsters. No, James! Shoot the monsters! Ow. Is that one dead? Can't tell. God damn it, James. Health check.
Yeah, I don't think the chainsaw's gonna help here.
God damn it! Okay.
James. James. James.
Also, evidently, if you have the blue gem, you could trigger the UFO ending right here, which... After all that...
UFOs.
Yes. Aliens.
Dog. Sheba.
One thing that's the thing about the sirens. It's an identifiable sound, but it's never really explained what the significance of it is now. Like, yes, they're air raid sirens, because there was a nuclear bunker at the school in Silent Hill 1, but what does that really mean? Why do they keep... Why does that happen? I have no healing items. This might be a problem. Okay, so the elevator still works. That's grand. Wanna leave? God damn it. That is specifically why I mag dumped you. Stay down. Oh, wrong button. Trying to fucking spook us again.
It's not working.
I've seen what you've done. You just make silly noises in dark rooms. You bastards. Okay, so overhealed, we should be good. Ah, bullet. Okay, can't go back in there. Good. Okay, can't go in there either. Okay, so we have to... That is everything on this floor, I believe. Yep, that's everything. Okay, so we have to go into the elevator. You know, I'm just gonna mag dump into the distance.
Might as well. You're hitting something.
Smite the evils of the dark. Fire blindly into the night. You'll probably hit something evil. Ah, yes, now we do the thing. Now it's the ring puzzle. That's the sound of me
for drugs.
That's the sound of me smothering my wife. Let's not talk about that. We now kind of know where that's going. Locked. we go. It's kind of an awkward way of playing the game.
Look, you have the ammo.
Yes. Yes, we're the recon Marines. We're reconning by fire. Where's recon? Mm-hmm. Totally what we're doing here. Okay, there's nothing here. Oh, this is the storeroom back here, I believe. Oh, that's the other elevator that we can't use. What? Nope, here we go. This is the storeroom. Which, we're gonna need these. I'm gonna go on a limb and say I'm overhealed now. We do have the morphine ampule there. Okay, I think I have to go down to the second floor now. Maria. Here we go again. Okay, good. Got some reserve healing items. Also, the... Right, the light for when my... okay, basement storeroom key, right. The light for when, haha, they fuck my flashlight. Stay dead. Uh-oh. That's the trap room. That is a... I literally don't gain anything from that. You bastards. There's like a box of ammo in there or some shit. Okay. Maria should show up at some fucking point here. Nope.
And when she shows up, that's when Pyramid Head shows up again, right?
This should be the room with the... Yeah, right, okay. This is the room with all of this. I'm not sure where she is, but she's somewhere around here. I think I have to attempt this. I need help. No, help with this heavy object, not professional help. No. Okay, so, map. Did I miss anything? No. So we go down to the first floor again? Okay, I don't remember where we find Maria, but she's here somewhere. Okay, did I inadvertently pick up any of the... Oh, right, no. Basement storeroom key. Yeah, but how do we go... Oh, right, no. We have to go... Right, to the 3rd floor, I think, because that's how we can get into the other area right now. We have to go back up to the 3rd floor, and then we have to go to the staircase, and we have to go all the way down the staircase to the basement. So if I remember correctly, yeah, I didn't actually even try the staircase. Oops. Yeah, it's kind of important. Good. Well, we're tracking on 2 hours rather than 11.
Yeah, making good progress.
So we're probably going to beat this in about half the time. There's that fucking noise again.
Should have made coffee.
Just saying random shit. Or making random ass noises.
James.
Ah, there we go.
Mary?
That woman.
Oh, Maria. It's you. I thought you were... Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? You don't sound very happy to see me.
James, I'm 1 year old. How could you? Or 1 day
Why
old.
didn't you try to save me? All you care about is that dead wife of yours. I've never been so scared in my whole life. You couldn't.
The most
care less
realistic
about
woman in video game history.
No, I
Then
just...
stay with me. Don't ever leave me alone. You're supposed to take care of me.
When the fuck was that decided?
So, what about Laura? Did you find her?
Yeah, but...
Yeah, again, this...
She ran
I can
away.
understand that she's fucking crazy, but this is where I'm seriously like... This is not legit.
You really seem to care about her. Do you know her?
I've never met her before. I just feel sorry for her. She's all alone. And for some reason, I feel like it's up to me to protect her.
How did you come to this conclusion?
Because she's supposed to be Mary.
Copper ring. Okay. Alright, yeah, well, she's... Yeah, right, no. No, that would be... If she's actually trying to replace Mary and then basically building on James's memories of Mary, that would make sense because Mary was going to adopt Laura, apparently. If things, got well and she, things went better and she made a full recovery. She didn't make a full recovery, though. So that means that it's kind of, but we don't really know that, so it must come from Laura, I think? Or... I'm not sure. This implies that Laura read the letter and comprehended it, I suppose? Okay, so now...
Well, she read a letter. We know she read a letter.
But apparently there's 2 letters. And somehow... Huh. But Mary gave the second letter to her nurse, and then didn't... So how did she get the second letter, then?
She didn't get the second letter.
Okay, so...
The letter given to the nurse is just in the credits.
Yes, but apparently that was the letter.
Oh.
Ah, yes. Examine the wife.
Respectfully look at the wife.
Yes, respectfully look at the life and remember why I'm here. I'm me. Yes. This is why I'm here. This is totally legit. There's unfortunately more than one ring. Alright, so now game show!
Edition of Trick or Treat. Here you either answer the questions correctly and win a great prize, or fail to answer correctly and receive the punishment. It all depends on you. And our lucky, or should I say unlucky challenger today is James. James Sunderland! Are you ready to play Trick or Treat? Here's your first question. Merry-go-round, haunted house, roller coaster,
Is it just weird that they say Sutherland, not Sunderland?
Silent Hill is home to a thrilling amusement park that both children and adults love. The question is, what is the name of this amusement park? 1. Fantasyland. 2. Silent Hill Amusement Park.
Yes, but no.
3. Lakeside Amusement Park. Okay, quickly on to question number 2. Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed bones, splattered blood, and finally... what a terrible...
Shit we can't say on TV!
Gruesome end to such things.
What did he say? The FCC won't let us say that.
What was the name of the murderer who committed this vile act? 1. Walter Sullivan. 2. Scott Fairbanks. 3. Eric Dane.
It'd be funny if one of them was you. It'd be funny if one of the choices was you. That's something I'd do.
Old neighborhood called South Vale. From there to Palevale, the central resort area northwest of the lake, there's only one road you can take. Just one road, no more. The third and final question is, what is the name of that road? 1. Bachman Road. 2. Rindell Street. 3. Nathan Avenue. Well, that's the last of our questions. Have you got it all figured out? When you know the answers, head to the storeroom on the 3rd floor to collect your prizes. But be careful if you're wrong. Well then, everybody, thanks for tuning in. See you again sometime. Bye-bye.
They don't know if we answered correctly or not.
What
How's the show
that?
over already?
That's probably one of my favorite stupid what the hell skits. That is actually a really entertaining skit. Like, there's just, you know, of all the things the town does, there's just a game show somewhere. That's the town directly fucking with you, and I kind of love it. And also, the thing I'd probably try to harp on is trying to actually, like, at some point, actually having a conversation with the host over the radio, and just, like, you know, obviously with the whole, what the hell's going on here? And, like, I just imagine the presenter just is the town. And he says, well, James, or whoever character we're talking to, all these questions are about Silent Hill, and not to toot my own horn, I like it when people know things about me. Like, it's just the town being a narcissist. He'll reward you, like, the town will reward you because it's a narcissist. Look at all this shit! Good. But without any further explanation, it's nice as a skit that just comes up with no explanation whatsoever and then leaves. So actually, detailing it more might be a mistake. I think it's better as one of those things that it just happens and no one really knows what the fuck's going on. It's just a thing that happens. It's vaguely supernatural. We don't really know for certain how this happened. It just is. Okay, so now we go down to the second floor, I think. And we open the box. And then Maria gets pulled.
And then from there, we're out of the hospital, if I remember right.
For the most part, we get into the running into. I think, yeah, no, I think we open the door to, like, we solve the ring puzzle, open the door, go into the basement, and then we have that running segment where we leave Maria to die, and then we're back outside.
You can't open it?
Yeah, Maria, give me a hand here.
Come on. You're supposed to be the big man around here.
What are you, stupid?
Me supposed to help.
Again, we can all imagine Asuka, like, doing this. Ring.
What's this? Not very cute, is it? Here, James. You take it.
Thanks.
Lead ring.
Here, a stupid ring for stupid Shinji.
It's made of lead. I wonder what that means. It means someone in my life is dead weight. Phonto chocolate, right. Okay. Right. Every time Maria does something, have to remember my wife.
Fondly remember your wife. Maria opens her mouth. Fondly remember wife.
Okay, so... Ah, okay, right. There are only 2 rings. I thought there were 3. Okay, so now we go all the way the fuck down. Oh. Oh, no! Well, I bumped into Maria once. That fucks with the ending. But we don't give a shit anymore. Uh-oh. Oops. Well, if it wasn't gonna happen, it was either gonna happen here or down in the labyrinth when I need to just run the fuck away. All right, so time to speedrun again. Bob.
Yep, got it.
Also, since we're here, a hit of morphine. Anyway. Oh, no, Maria's already getting pulled. Oh! What the?
Who designed this place like this?
There's a thing on the wall there.
There's a fire alarm.
Oh, okay. after killing Maria brutally in the closet with a chainsaw, we understand that that's actually kind of fun. So we can kind of see that guy's point of view now.
What?
What? What do you mean? What?
What do you mean you can see that guy's point of view?
What? It was entertaining to find out what happens when we kill Maria.
Yeah, well, I don't think he got a game over screen.
Well, he didn't, obviously, but you know what? That's his right being an NPC.
Oh, I see. Oh, right, the piano that sounds vaguely like Painted Black.
I can hear it. Where the fuck? Oh, right, we're in the lobby. And I think that's actually it, right? I think there's something in this office over here, I think, if I remember correctly. Right, it's this. He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. The truth can
What the fuck would you know?
The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a letter and a wrench.
And a wrench?
Oh, right, we have to do this whole fucking thing around. Okay, right, we have to do the run around. And then we go to... Yeah, and we go over there, and it's buried in the thing, and then we go to the Historical Society, and then we go stare in the abyss of what I actually did. Okay, that's gonna take a while, so you know what? We'll call it here. I forgot. I thought we just went to the Historical Society, but no,
yeah,
we actually...
that's what I thought, too.
We have to make a fucking U-turn around the entire town.
Oh, yeah, the fucking kids out there.
Right, so...
That was the kid, right?
Yes, it was. Okay, so we've got that. I think we're just gonna save here and call it an evening, because, now we have to... I forgot the whole U-turn around town. Okay. But that's, yeah, about 3.5 hours.
3 hours and almost 50 minutes, to be exact.
Well, for the stream, and then 2 hours of game time. But, right, so... We're on our way to actually... I think I'm doing everything right? Another stream and we should be good. It's gonna take a little bit of more trudging, but yeah, some of this game is longer than I remember, but and it's also, well, at least we're adding a little bit of tension here with the whole I don't have a million gajillion healing items on hand, so we kind of have to actually do things right. But
to some degree, anyway.
There's a little bit of tension here. It's not, we could play it on harder difficulty, but I don't think that would actually enhance the point here. We're speedrunning, and that's how we get apparently the best ending, but we'll see exactly what that ending entails next time. But so, ladies and gentlemen, a good chunk of game, it's fun freely discussing the game now. Right, I agree. This is still a game worth studying, even though some of the things don't really seem all that well put together if you start staring at them too long, but it's still a very good game for a horror game, and something to study, but perhaps maybe a little too overstudied in some cases, or maybe a little bit too overblown in some areas. Pyramid Head being like the biggest one, where people really liked it, but they took it to an extreme it had no right being, because it was never what they said it was, to an extent. So there's still things to learn from it, but it is still, in a way, really overhyped. Not all of it,
was
though.
Big enough that the sequel movie had fucking Sean Bean as Harry Mason and Mel McDowell as bad guy.
Right. But, so, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this evening. Alright, I've been your host, Phontomen, and this has been Martin, my co-host. We will see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.